and JR to put their pictures on the website. So that's something I noted. Please fix that.
Brett is not here.
I would like to discuss my contract to
Alright, Brett
pay
is not here
increase
today,
due
is he?
to elusive identity.
Is Rary not here? That's unfortunate.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not logged into Discord either.
Alright, well, he still has like 10 minutes until the briefing's finished, but yeah. If that doesn't happen, we'll have to switch something around, but that's alright. Alright, so first of all, today's mission is going to be a little bit different than the other ones we usually do, as it will be Zeus. So that is something to keep in mind. This does not happen because we, randomly decided to start Zeusing, but it is sort of a skill check. It's going to be a little bit more lethal if you fuck up in 360s, if you don't cover sectors, you're going to get punished for it. Not because we hate you, but because we love you. So keep that in mind, cover your danger areas. There's going to be a little bit bigger AAR today as well. Just because we have someone literally just checking for mistakes and pointing those out. Again, I don't want to see any blame shifting in those ARs. I don't want to take any fucking, anyone being emotionally fucking attacked by it. Take the constructive criticism. It's the only way we learn. I make mistakes, you make mistakes, we all make mistakes. Let's accept that fact and learn from them.
I'm fucking crying already.
Huh?
Said I'm crying already, man.
Shut up. For Tyrone as well, you have the massive opportunity today to learn how to give out constructive criticism. So moving forward from this week, in all ARs, I don't ever want to hear you say, oh, everyone did alright today. You have a massive opportunity to learn today as well. Take it. And then, yeah, again, in the ARs, just, take the criticism. Don't get too emotional, put your ego aside, look at what really happened if you die or if you don't die or if you fucked up somehow, it's normal, we all fuck up sometimes, and the only way to learn out of those mistakes is if we acknowledge them. Alright, moving on to the actual briefing then. Alright, the situation in the AO is basically it's 4:30, which it's not, it's already 5:30, so it's 5:30 right now, local. We got clear skies, the AO is Zagrabat. That means a lot of mount, it means a lot of CQB, it means close ranges, it means a shitload of danger areas. Massive fucking issue right there. I already mentioned that a little bit, but cover your danger areas. Remember the principles we talked about in mount, so keep that in mind. In addition to that, the areas outside of Zagrabat itself, so basically everything to the west and south that's not a road, has potential minefields on it. Very dangerous, we want to stay clear of those. Additionally to that, we got 2 no-go zones, which is this airfield right here, basically located starting somewhere around 034, 040, that general area, and then that mosque area. We've been here before, 042, 041 approximately. So those 2 areas are kind of a no-go zone. Want to stay clear of them, we don't want to upset the locals too much. They're already very upset due to the war that just broke out, and they've actually started barricading certain roads and village entrances. This could be an issue for our movement phases. We'll go into that in a little bit, but if you look into the village to the northeast of Zagrabat, or maybe the town entrance we try to take here, approximate grid ref 033, 045, there could be a blockage there. That doesn't necessarily mean the enemy has blockaded it, but the upset civilians might have done so. This is just a random spot, could be anywhere alongside the road, really. So, the civilians are already upset. Big issue there. Alright, the enemy today is going to be something resembling the Pakistani arm of the Taliban, which means they may look like locals or civilians. Makes it obviously difficult to PID our targets. We're looking at AKs, PKMs, RPKs, RPG-7s, possibly Dishkams, BTR-40s, Votniks, that kind of stuff. Apparently they have access to lightly armed vehicles, usually lightly armed Russian vehicles, so that could be a massive issue. Definitely want to make sure that we have the appropriate weapons available to deal with those. And then, additionally, we are facing IEDs, vehicle-borne IEDs and explosive vests. Massive issue that, for our rules of engagements, could be an issue, but we'll go into that in a little bit. And for friendly forces, we are obviously Theseus. The composition of the teams can be found on the map left side. Anyone not seen that? Alright, good. And then We've got a total of 5 CIA defense team guys in the town somewhere, and an additional 7 intel dudes. So fairly limited on allies here. We can PID these CIA dudes pretty much by their plate carriers and M4s for the defense team. The intel team will wear no weapons, and they will look European, as in cloth, and they'll probably be white or black or something like that, but not looking like the locals. Rules engagements. Return fire only. We're going into a war zone, more or less. Could be very dangerous, but still, return fire only. The locals are already fucking upset about everything. We don't want to get into a town that's hating us, essentially, and that we can't get out of again. Should someone approach you in a threatening manner, what I want to see is, I want a verbal command, tell them to stop. Then you can raise your weapon pointed at them. If they don't stop, fire a warning shot. If that doesn't work, kill them. Essentially, yeah, go to your lethal option, kill them, shoot for the chest, not for the legs, because I don't want you to be blowing up in any kind of explosive vests. Alright, any questions about that so far? Good. As for the mission itself, as you have probably read on the website, Theseus will move into Zagreb via the cleared road provided by the intel we have received. Once in Zagreb, we will move to and clear out both CIA locations, grid reference 042040, anyone not seen? And grid reference 045041, anyone not seen? Alright. Yeah, in there we will try to save or identify the 7 men from the intel team, as well as any intel on the locations. We'll try to save the surviving CIA people, but if they're all dead, we'll just take pictures of them to confirm that they're actually dead. Potentially try to move them out, depending on the situation. But if we have to, we might have to leave them behind, according to what we are supposed to do here. For the execution, we will move out from Theseus Base 030029, anyone not seen? Alright. We'll move over the dam, basically northwest at slow speed. Once all 3 vehicles have turned at this point here, we will move to half speed, all the way up to this little village that we already looked at earlier. We'll move in, take a right here again. Probably somewhere along this line, or maybe even behind this, we'll drop down to slow speed again, city speed, just to be sure to identify all the threats. And we'll obviously pick up the speed should we have to escape. Anyways, alright, we'll take another northeastern turn here. Move alongside this road, basically move parallel to the town, on the northern side there. Take a left here, move up north, take a right here, and then move into this little compound area. Eh? So the vehicles should be facing the outside again. Should we have to escape, we can basically run for it straight away. Should this not be an option, a viable option, we'll try for something else. Maybe this area, maybe this area. We'll see what it looks like once we get there. Maybe this one, we'll see. Alright, anyways. Should everything go to plan at this point, we'll dismount at the RP1 with the vehicles ready to leave again. Ares 2 will at that point set up sort of a defense perimeter around RP1. Obviously, we can't just go breaking and entering, but we'll just see how this compound here looks. Maybe, put down some trenches up here, just in case something goes wrong and we have to retreat to the vehicles. That we have sort of a set location that we can go to. Ares 1 will already start continuing down this road and set up a 360 basically on this crossroad. And from there on, it's going to be pretty much Browning Overwatch. So we'll sit here, wait for them to finish. They will move past us. Speaking out of Ares 1's position right now, they'll set up down here, and then Ares 1 is going to move past them, and we'll basically sit in this little area for a little bit, while Ares 2 is going to push out towards Overwatch point 1. Could be depending on if we're on contact or not. If we're on contact, we'll start occupying buildings. If we're not in contact, they'll just sit on the street here, securing basically the rear as well as the front towards Objective 1. Ares 1, in the meanwhile, will move up to this opening on waypoint 3 and prepare to breach into Objective 1. We will then basically do what we have to do, move in, clear out the objective, look, like I already said, look for the 7 intel guys, look for intel, and take pictures of everything we find. Additional information right here, right now. The intel can be picked up with the ACE interaction menu. It may be on on electronic devices, so laptops, tablets, smartphones. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for, but it could be physical files as well, or on vehicles. So keep your eyes open for that. In the team briefing, we'll go over which team is responsible for what, but yeah, just for now. Moving on. Anyways, once we've cleared Objective 1 at Ares 1, we'll move back basically through here again, setting up essentially somewhere in this general area, or maybe even down here. We'll see what it looks like, giving Ares 2 the time to shift from Overwatch 1 towards Overwatch 2. They will again set up somewhere on the street if we're not in contact. Should we be in contact, they will set up accordingly, probably in this compound, maybe this building, maybe that building. We'll see what it looks like on the ground once we get there. But essentially, we will then, as Ares 1, move into Waypoint 4 and prepare to breach Objective number 2. My AD will carry explosives to breach us through here, and we will try to do it that way. Should we be in contact? Should everything be still at that point still, we'll just take the front here, but, you know, we'll see what it looks like. Yeah. If that all goes to plan, we'll execute the same plan as of Objective 1. We'll search, we'll secure, and so on and so forth. Move back to Overwatch 4, move up to Ares 2, and then retreat the same way we came in, inbounding Overwatch in the same team coordinations. You know, Ares 2, Ares 1, Ares 2, Ares 1, and then move back into the vehicles and fall back the same way we came in. Should we run into IEDs, ambushes, that kind of shit alongside this outside road, we'll try to take the riverbed here as a second option. Again, there's a potential for minefields, but rivers tend to, you know, basically, if you get fucked, you get fucked. I'm just going to tell you how it is. There could be IDs on the road, there could be IDs in this riverbed, but if one's an obvious trap, we'll try to avoid it. If we can't avoid it, then we'll kill whatever is opposing us. Alright, moving on to any questions about the execution so far?
I have 2 questions.
Send it.
One, the use of explosive grenades is allowed in the city?
Should your life depend on it, yes. But
2,
only after we are in contact. So don't go to a civilian, possibly civilian occupied house and just throw grenades into it. Potentially the civilians in this country are bearing arms as well, which, you know, that's why we have the like I said, the rules of engagement with the verbal command, warning, and then lethal. You know, if the enemy is already engaging you and you know this is an enemy held location, destroy it with whatever is available to you. Yeah.
Secondly, do we believe that the CIA sites have been compromised?
Yes.
Do they know about them? The enemy
I
knows about
would
them?
believe so, yeah.
Okay,
Going assuming that they've already been lost and
Yeah,
possibly
we are
enemies
assuming that
there.
they are all
okay, so
potentially
they're not.
dead at this point. They've
Potentially
lost all contact with them, so we do not know if they are still alive or not.
Okay.
But losing all contact is usually a pretty bad sign, so we'll see how it looks like once we get there. Alright, second question.
One question, one comment.
Send it.
One question is, if a building has exterior access to the rooftop, i.e. stairs, ladder, are we cleared to take that for high ground?
Kresge.
If it's fully exterior, then that should be good as far as I'm concerned. We're not entering the home at that point.
Okay. And just the comment as general is watch where you put your feet through gate entrances, gaps in fences, etc., for tripwires, etc., that kind of thing.
Yeah, IEDs and all sorts of explosives may be a massive issue on this one. As well as roadblocks and civilians barricading entrances. It was also stated that they've started that, not just the entrances to the towns and villages, they could have also barricaded doors and like, you know, any kind of opening. That's basically the intel we received. But yeah, definitely good comment. The fucking explosives, I hate them. Alright. Convoy order is going to be Ares 1 is going to travel in the Eagle. Blue team from Ares 1 is going to travel in vehicle number 2 with Ares Actual. And then Ares 3 is going to take the second Polaris. Did I just say Ares 3? Ares 2 is going to take vehicle number 3, the second Polaris, that's what I meant. Alright. We already talked about the speed, so basically slow for the outside here, medium for the rest. And then somewhere around here we'll go down to slow again to approach the city and to check for mines. That's also the reason we go half in here as well. Vehicle 1 is probably going to travel a little bit ahead of the convoy, just to identify potential ambushes and shit like that. Command control. Location of HQ is going to be with Ares 2 for most of the contract. Should there be something, you know, maybe if I have excessive losses in Objective 1, we might have to switch it around a little bit, but we'll see once we get there. But per default, HQ can be found with Ares 2. The succession of command is going to be Kresge, me, and then Jack for overall mission command, and then for the individual teams, they will figure it out themselves.
Should that be too icy for actual if I'm moving with actual?
If I don't know.
I mean,
Do you
you're
want
gonna
that?
be primarily in the CQB with RS1, so it might be pretty intensive for you.
Actually, it's not Jack. Yeah, I was wrong as well. It's not Jack. It's obviously JR. But yeah, if you want to, sure, yeah, take
Let's
it.
make it that way since, as I said, you're gonna be more likely to be in heavy contact, so JR will pick up if I go down.
Yeah, that makes sense as well. Also, yeah, again, Jack was completely off the limit there, and then after that, it's probably Jack's going to be my TSC, so it's probably you'll figure it out. Maybe JJ or someone. Alright, I think that's all I got. Any other questions?
Actually, just a quick question for JR. You marked me as LMG on the map. Do you actually want me to switch role?
I would like to have an LMG for RS2.
Yeah, alright, I'll do that. It'll take me a couple minutes, but I'll switch over.
Yeah, it's fine. Kresge, we're missing 2 that sign up, right?
So yeah, Brett and Paul still haven't showed up. Thomas, I saw you were kitted out as a medic, so I put you in Ares 1, so they also have one
okay.
medic.
I'm probably gonna take Mark from you, right?
I was thinking either.
I'll stop my NVG real
I
quick.
mean, actually, it's gonna tag along with Ares 2 anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, keep Mark. You'll just act as the filler unit.
That way you have like two-man body teams instead of having a 3-man body team and a 2-man body team.
Yeah,
so it's
threesome
evened
isn't
out.
okay. We're conservatives here.
Ow.
One final point, medic and explosive stuff is on the roof of the building.
Wonderful.
Where the hell did that come from?
Right, Jack, you heard what I said about the fucking.
Yeah, I
build
wanna
fight.
go.
We're gonna blow through that wall because it's much safer if we move in
I'll
from this
get
side than if we move around here.
There's a chance there's already holes in the walls. We'll see.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah,
we have
but
some
if there
medical
isn't.
supply vehicle as well.
If there isn't, I'll create an entrance.
Yeah.
The eagle
for
might push it down as well.
Yeah, but the eagle is likely as yet to be one of that one.
Wait, is JJ coming?
Maybe.
Probably, we don't know yet. Alright, if that's
Probably
everything,
not at this
my team, let's gather up around the trees over there.
Yeah.
Nick,
I'm gonna
Nick, come with me.
Alright,
Nick,
just wait there for a second.
I still got you.
Yeah, I'll wait you.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
can
do
you?
that.
Yeah, put in one of the crates and
I'll put it
I'll.
in this
We
one.
need explosives for this one.
Earth, if you want to grab what's left of the explosives, just in case.
Oh, you want me to take it all? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take.
Oh
some,
yeah, if you
just in
have
case.
room, take a spare if they need them.
Thank you.
Are you Thomas?
No problem.
Yep.
Okay. Then you're my battle buddy.
Hey man.
Up Thomas.
Don't worry, he's far better than Tim at being Jim.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hi Thomas, it's nice to see you again.
Hey.
yeah,
Long time no see, man.
I can
Yeah, man.
drive, of course, but I don't have the driver's license thing.
What'd you wind up kitting yourself out with there, Matt?
Whatever.
I don't know, man.
I got an ACR tryout.
Thomas is my
Ah.
favorite. Probably that.
I have driven in.
This peer pressure didn't flail though.
So there.
Do
Even
you
though
have
I
an
have-
entrenching tool?
Like,
No.
Yes.
you always.
Wish I'd have gotten his flannel. Hey, I'm not a Canadian. Fuck off.
None of us are Canadian.
The only one who's Canadian is Brett.
Brett brought you in, that makes you Canadian.
Oh, from Missouri. That's like the least Canadian part of the U.S.
Thomas,
Well,
I know you
he's-
miss Rory, but please try and stop.
Is it the least Canadian part?
Sometimes you just gotta take it anyway, man.
I, guess
I
it is the
mean,
least. Yeah, you're
yeah.
farther than I am. Yeah, I was. My
Alright,
geography
1,
got all
2,
messed
3,
up.
4, 5.
Yeah.
Nick's putting ammunition. If you want to put in additional fucking supplies into the vehicle, again, we'll be in the second vehicle, but let's do the radio check first. Alright, Matt,
Check.
Well, JJ
didn't receive it.
he hasn't done it.
Did you not? I can hear you.
Alright, send it again.
Check.
Alright, I got that now.
Alright.
Andrew.
Andrew, check.
Alright, Jack.
5x5.
Thomas.
Check.
And Nick.
Checking in, channel 1.
You're gonna be driving.
There's actual long range radio check.
You want me to take it out now?
I got you 5 for 5, over. Alright, let's go over some details really quick once Nick is here.
Oh, we're taking.
Alright, Nick, can you get over here really quick?
Could I go?
Alright, let's get over some details really quick. What I want to see, again, I already mentioned it, but blue team is going to travel with Ares Actual inside of the second vehicle, just because of the space limitations of the Eagle. Jack's going to drive. What's that driving around there? Jack's going to drive for us, and he's also going to be point man informations, but that's fairly loose inside of cities, so we'll see how that goes. As for the order of march itself, should it be necessary that we actually march somewhere, we will do it as ordered here. If you zoom in a little bit on objective number 1, we are going to essentially do bounding overwatch as well once we cross here. So we'll see which teams where, but it's going to be bounding overwatch into the objective with the cover from them over here. So the special danger areas are basically everything to their south, because they can't see that well, but we will be somewhat covered to the northwest, which is also a very shitty area to begin with.
Who's got room to
Once we are in this objective, we will clear the buildings, you know, the way we always clear them. You know, maybe 1, 2, 3. Clear out the, you know, we don't know what it actually looks like. You might have done some changes to it. But basically normal mount stuff, normal CQB stuff. Nothing too fancy there. Once we've cleared everything out, what I want to do is I want to set up blue team somewhere close to the exit, maybe in this building, and then red team somewhere else, maybe this building, maybe this one, depending on what it looks like. And then both me and Jack, we will look for the intel with the cover of you guys. Do a final check of everything, make sure we got everything. Obviously you might pick something up in the initial breach as well, but we'll do a final check there. And then we will bound back to waypoint 3, communicate with them, and so on and so forth. And we'll do the same in objective number 2. If you look at that, you got a bunch of buildings here, we'll see what it looks like. They're probably not that great, so you might have to set up somewhere over here to cover this long way. The outside should be covered, and then the second team might have to cover the, you know, somewhere else. We'll see what it looks like once we get there. And then Jack and I will go around looking for the fucking intel again. What Kelly says very fucking important with the fucking mines and fucking explosives everywhere. Don't want to walk into that shit, so keep an eye out for that. I don't want to lose anyone to that.
It's not black.
Additionally, I think that's everything I have for you right now.
Like
looking at the roads, worst case scenario is we can't even make it to the town because of ambushes, IDs, GD whatever. We'll then have to adjust and figure something out. Another note again, I mentioned in the very beginning of the briefing, but this is sort of a skill check as well, so there will probably be more death than usual, just due to the nature of it, and mistakes are punished here. No one's getting fucked for no reason, but mistakes are getting punished. Alright, any questions about the execution?
Nope.
Alright, let's do a quick fucking equipment check. Matt, what you got?
5 tourniquets, 5 field dressing, 12 bandages, trenching tool, radio, some have a packing bandage, 3 morphine, and...
How'd you get the morphine?
14 then? I'm not sure. I think that might have been accidentally put in the wrong spot from whenever I was transferring over.
No, yeah.
I'll go throw it in one of the vehicles.
You're not supposed to have morphine for sure, yeah. But,
okay. I'll fix that.
Yeah. You can just throw it in our vehicle or something, should be enough.
Yeah,
and,
I was transferring bandages earlier, so...
How much ammunition?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14... Hang on, gotta do math.
It's alright, just tell me the MAC number.
14.
14, alright, good.
They're all spread across my gear.
What ammunition are you taking? Are you certain that the
EPR
weapon will take? Okay, so it's just 5.56 EPR, that's good.
Yeah.
Alright, that sounds good. Maybe some more bandages, but that's the only one. Do you have smoke grenades, by the way?
Yes, I have 2 red, 2 white.
2 red, 2 white, alright, that works. Nick?
1,600 rounds on me, another 400 rounds in the Eagle. I have 4 destructive grenades, 6 smoke grenades, and a full complement of medical.
Alright, sounds good. Andrew?
I'm gonna go get some flash.
I've got 15 elastic, 5 quick clot, 4 tourniquets, and 10 mags.
10. Alright, maybe want to add some more ammunition and smoke grenades if possible.
Alright.
Jack.
20 bandages, 4 tourniquets, 16 556 ammunition, 2 lethal grenades, 2 stun, 6 smoke, 1 demolition charge, and 2 demolition blocks, along with mine detector, diffusal kit, firing device, and entrenching tool.
Alright, sounds good. You want to check me really quick before you move off?
You want to do Thomas?
Oh yeah, Thomas here as well.
I got shit ton of medical supplies, obviously. 8 IVs, 500 mils, and 3 IVs, 250 mils, and 22 max.
It's okay, man.
It sounds enough. Do you have any smokes?
I got a stun grenade, but no smokes.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you got the ammunition and we got the smokes.
I think Thomas really needs to swap out those blood bags that he's had for like 5 years on him.
Alright, Jack, do you want to check me really
Yeah, what you
quick?
got, Tim?
Yeah, I've got a total of 30 bandages. I got 5 frag grenades, 2 stun grenades, 7 smokes, 16 magazines for my primary, 3 for the secondary, 4 tourniquets, 10 cable ties, my helmet obviously. Yeah, and I'm certain that all my magazines will fit into my rifle. Got long range, got short range.
What type of ammunition are you using? 556, 7.62?
Yeah, 556 Mark 262. So the marine rounds. Actually, no, that's the special purpose rounds. Alright. It's everyone 100% certain that their ammunition will fit into their rifle.
Yep.
Yes.
But I've got brought along a hammer to make sure it does.
Someone actually brought the wrong ammunition type, Thomas, like 2 weeks ago, so we have to check now.
Oh, okay.
Do you have
But wait, they brought the wrong ammunition for their own guns.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, there's 7.62 rifle and they brought 556.
Yeah, well, in that case, I got a backup MP7 on me. You never know.
Alright, let's get raid team on up then. Actually, Jack, long range test.
Long range check, Jack.
Alright, I got you. And then JR long range coming over.
Loud and clear, over.
Copy that out.
Yeah, my long range is a little bit quieter than the short range, but I'll take him.
Alright.
I'll turn it off if you die.
What?
What's up, lad? Have you done?
I don't have access
I don't
to
have a
flag.
long range, just FYI.
No. Jack's situation for Christmas.
Yeah.
Not cool enough
So
for
I
plaid
thought
yet.
something, that's why he came over.
Hey, this will be the
I
last
just
one,
like
though.
looking at you.
Maybe.
Alright, so I'm gonna mount up.
Did you play last
Andrew?
Sunday?
No.
Make sure your battle
Hope your
body
blood is
is
still working, Thomas.
mixed, so
Storing
make
it
sure
on
you're on
yourself for,
the right
like,
color as well.
who
So
knows
basically
how
follow
long.
him around.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
IV.
Matt,
That
your
should,
battle body is
selling, that should be good.
Yep.
Oh, Tim, also, I forgot to mention, I put a toolkit in the Eagle in the event that the vehicle becomes disabled. I can
Alright, good.
repair it.
Nice!
Alright.
Nah, I'll take
Mark, you can already mount up as the driver here.
Yeah.
fine.
No, that's
Alright,
fine. I
go
can
ahead
go
and...
to it.
Which one?
What
This
the
one?
fuck?
Okay, so Kelly's 2, I see. Do you have long range?
Alright, go ahead and mount.
Alright, it's in your pack?
Yeah.
Alright.
Are we all in the first vehicle?
Blue team is in the second.
Yeah, mod up.
Ooh, Keeners, we're gonna get the big.
So I'm basically just taking us directly forward from here, aren't I? Over the dam.
What direction?
It's northwest.
Tim, you want me turned out or in?
Turn out for now. Keep an eye out. Where's your battle body? Is he already in as well?
Yeah, Matt's in. Wait,
No.
mate, I think Matt, you're meant to be in the second vehicle.
Wait. Oh, am I? Alright.
Yeah, you are blue team. Yeah,
Oh,
basically look on the
blue
look on
team. No.
Hang on a
the
second.
look on the map, and then there's like a little thingy with that.
I thought you meant blue team is in like the, complete other team, I understand.
Yeah. It's a little bit confusing with the colors, but yeah, so Matt and Thomas are blue team, Andrew and Nick are red team. Do some lines next to it, and I'm green team with Jack.
Alright, am I vehicle 2 or vehicle 3?
Vehicle 2. Just basically try and stay with Thomas. Yeah. Alright, there you go.
Oh, let's get going.
Yeah.
Alright, anyone not in their vehicle yet?
Yeah, I'll look mounted up.
Yeah, we're 4 in here.
This is Aries
go,
1,
over.
Victor 1, we are good to go, over.
Copy, actual is ready as well. Big one, take us out, over.
Alright, Aries 1, it's Oscar Mike, over. Alright, moving out. Yeah, basically just this direction. This direction. A little bit left there.
Oh.
Left, left, left.
There's
You won't see the dam, you'll miss it.
Ah.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Jeez. That was close.
Alright, you know the speed.
Yeah, we're...
Already start checking for up on the road.
Yeah, I have the mine detector, but in a vehicle it's almost useless.
Oh, fuck that, yeah. I think it's completely pointless in vehicles to be thrown out.
I think it's also slightly broken, but we'll not get into that. You're my second eyes, though, Tim.
You want me looking at the road as well, or you want me looking far?
Look further down the road.
Big 3, rubber banded through Nulla, and everybody's injured in the vehicle. Can you heal us?
Victor 1 turning right, over.
Uber and everybody hop out.
Put us on the right side and wait. Yeah, this Victor 1, we are halting on the right side of the road. Over.
Copy.
Victor 3, rubber banded, everyone's injured, they're getting healed now.
That could have gone a lot worse.
Aries 2, everyone should be good now. Aries 2 copies, last week ready to move, over.
Victor 1 moving, over. Alright. Once they've made that turn, put us up to half speed again.
I'll do.
This Victor 1, once we are confirmed that Victor 3 has made the turn, we will move up to half speed, over.
They've turned.
Last week turret right, over.
Anything else?
Alright, Victor 1 at half speed, over.
35.
Switching to half speed, try and stay about 200 meters, so behind you to give you some extra space.
Victor 1 copies out.
Oh, you can't see much out the yeah, you can't see much through the Eagle base plate. So, Mick, I would appreciate if you keep your eyes on the road.
I'll watch the road.
Yeah, I can see a little bit, but not.
Not as much as I would like.
But at least if we do blow up, we're not gonna die immediately, I guess. Maybe.
It depends what we hit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, any of the IEDs will destroy this thing instantly.
Nah.
They do.
Alright, let's focus on not blowing up.
I do try.
Allegedly safe. Allegedly. Possible roadblock at the entrance there.
Yeah, it definitely is.
This Victor 1, we've got eyes on a roadblock to the entrance. We'll avoid by going right in front of the village, over. Actually, it's...
yeah, it's definitely blocking the...
Go around right here.
Yep, taking right.
Go off-road right, yeah.
I'm just going to reduce our speed just to 15 kilometers an hour. Just to be
Victor 1
safe.
is reducing speed to 15 kilometers per hour, over. Alright, and just push us forwards to the next street here.
Last week turning off road and going 15 over.
I'll go back to half speed when we get back on the road.
Actually, keep it at city speed once we get there. This Victor 1 approaching the street again. We'll go to half speed for now, over. Yeah. And then the next one's going to be a left at the next crossroads.
Make the choose back on the road so you can possibly go.
Vic 1's approaching a left turn. We'll go to speed afterwards. Over.
Press the robot.
Stand left. This Victor 1, guys on
Folks on the
civilians,
left.
close. Over. The Taliban actually like using these kind of motorcycles.
Signature's real low.
Last week turning left, city speed, over.
Something on the left. Let's see, what is that? It's rock wall, good.
Possible, you see that trash up in front? Could that be something?
Could be. Could be something hidden. It is a
Nick,
possibility.
you might have to pay less attention to the road and more attention to possible enemies now that we're in the city.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a few trash piles about.
Try to move us around the left side. This Victor 1 approaching a bunch of trash piles. We'll try to stay left side of the road. Over.
Oh.
Never mind, there's more trash. Over.
Want me to hold?
We can go into this compound left if we want. It's open on the back.
Keep going.
Okay. I'll just take
go
us.
push up the
Last
heartbeat.
turning Vic 2, over.
Their mines, their IEDs, hold.
Move back, move back. This Victor 1, possible IDs on the road. We are moving back, moving through the compound on the left side, avoiding them. Over.
Okay.
Compound
Alright,
looks
go
clear.
left here. Front left.
Careful the.
Okay, taking left here.
This Victor
well.
1 going off-road through the compound left side. Over.
Yep, I was picking up on the mine detector.
Copies following compound.
Okay. I'll just hug around these buildings.
Over.
Alright, take us to the right.
Right here.
Yeah.
And it's open.
And then
here.
try to push. Yeah, you see that opening right in front?
Yep.
Alright, this Victor 1, we're trying to re-approach the street through the opening here. Over.
you wanna take
Contact
us-
front. Back off, back off, back off. Alright, this is Victor 1. We've got contact at
Further,
Votnik.
further, keep going.
It
Back,
is
back, you're good.
basically at
Okay,
our
you're
turning
out of-
point.
you're out of sight.
Over. Move behind the building here. We're gonna dismount there.
Okay.
Alright. We're
Big
gonna
last, big one, over.
stop here.
Okay,
Alright, this
sir.
Victor 1,
They're
we've got
coming through.
contact with the Votnik.
They're
just
not
in front
firing,
of us.
but they
Over.
just broke through the wall.
Dismount here.
Reloading.
The guy in the back is still up. I can't hit him because of the hatch open. The rear gunner's open.
Dismounts.
Thomas, Matt, just wait until you get confirmation. Rejoining or something.
Alright, is everyone dismounted?
I've got some.
Yep.
I'm still mounted because I have a good sight on the gunner.
Alright, stay there then.
There's one actual, over.
I can't see his head now.
Stand by.
He might be dismounted. The gunner might have been the one that dismounted.
Dismounts with me. We're going to start approaching the Votnik and clearing up this compound. Yeah, stand by. Gonna
Okay,
hook
I'm
around right.
dismounting.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Right side clear.
Covering building. Entrance.
Are you here, Andrew?
The gunner's dismounted.
Hello.
Go ahead and
So I
start
just
clearing this
remembered
building
I
here.
didn't get earplugs.
Start clearing.
I
Okay.
put him in my backpack.
To my front right here.
Okay. Going in right.
The scroll wheel.
Right car clear. Stairways. Someone coming with me?
Alright, did anyone go with them? Ah, fuck it. Alright, red team, push up to that corner then and stay there. Like this one, the close one.
Roger.
Ground floor clear.
Alright, Jack. Yeah, I'm with you.
Going upstairs.
Ah,
Balcony.
don't go on it.
Balcony clear.
Rooftops to the southeast as well.
Look far towards that tree.
Okay, we got the sort of pet.
Alright, let's clear this
Down
side
the right.
one. I'm gonna open.
Yep.
There's contact inside, I can see him. Never mind. Alright, red team, move up onto the building that we've just cleared. Green team, we're gonna clear the left-hand building here. What about blue team? Are you with us yet?
Oh, we're still back here.
Let's go in here.
Alright, push up to where we parked the Eagle. Alright, I'm gonna push across.
Okay, go.
You want us outside the wall, Tim?
Just go to the top floor and just stand by there. Contact front. Possible contact front. He's unarmed, but he's wearing a vest. Put your guns on him.
No eyes.
Approaching from 100.
I think they wanted us on top
Stop.
of the building.
Do not
I
approach.
got my gun on him.
Turn around.
Yeah, up here on the roof.
Turn around.
I'm injured!
Holy fuck.
Oh, that has such a big blast radius.
Is Tim down?
There's one status over.
Bandaging.
Come down here and cover me while I deal with Tim.
There's one status over.
Thomas, get over here. Tim is critically injured. This is Ares 1. Oh god. Radios. Right.
Mick's injured as well. I'm putting tourniquets on him.
Right, cover me while I deal with Tim.
I'm covered.
Thomas, I need you here. Tim is going to die shortly. He's red.
Mike.
Okay, I'm going to drag him back. Thomas!
I'm here.
Ares 1, Ares 2.
Right. His
Cover,
limbs
cover
are
the area.
His limbs are tourniqueted.
Okay. Bandaging the torso.
Just keep covering.
I got you.
Okay, I'll take care of him.
Yeah, I'll bandage his torso. Actual for 1. Okay, I'll bandage his legs. We have sustained casualties from that suicide bomber. We're busy dealing with Tim right now. He's in red condition, medical. Out.
Bandaging
To be honest, I'm really worried about those buildings behind me. Somebody getting on them.
Right, everyone, just keep covering while we deal with Tim.
Crossing.
Go.
Okay,
Tim?
I can take care from here on. You can cover.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I'll just finish
Checking
bandaging
his
him.
BP. 90. BP's fine.
Moving to
Alright,
stitching.
don't get too close
You're stitching,
together.
Thomas?
I'm stitching, yeah.
Kelly,
Take
cover
off
the
his
left side.
bandages.
Yep.
His tourniquets? No, that's bandages. That'd be silly.
Okay. I need to deal with my own medical. Mick, how
I'm
are you?
pushing with a morphine. It's probably
I need a medic for Mick up here.
It's fire.
God damn it, Earth.
Okay, if Mick's needs medical, you treat him while he's
Stick
covering.
morphine.
Roger. I'll
There's
take care of
treating
him
him.
afterwards.
going on the roof.
There he is.
Well, by the way.
I'm up.
I'm giving Celine.
Who's on the rooftop?
Right,
I'm
who's
taking
coming
Mick.
what direction?
Yeah, I'm taking Mick afterwards.
Ares 1, Ares 2.
We have
Go for 1.
Hitting
You
again
have a
in
medical
should be good.
situation on the rooftop as well. Do you need to
John, I'm
this
done
with
here.
Dan? Over.
Where's Mick?
Negative, what I need is I need to know if the northwest is covered as well, over.
Jonah?
negative. It won't be.
Actual has one guy right now watching the northwest. Over.
I'm done here. Do you want me to stay here or?
Green team take.
Thomas?
control of
Mick,
Where-
Mick is on the
so we
roof.
already got
The
the-
rooftop.
What is this
Okay,
cost of
Roger.
fire?
Crossing.
head to the
He's
wall.
should be
Right.
on
Got it.
the roof up here. I'm not
Okay,
entirely
got
too
it.
sure how you get up there, to be honest.
Alright, would you kill it? Let's go.
Right, Tim, I'm just at this building. I still need to deal with my own medical.
Right.
I don't want to go out in the street.
Get him.
Same. Kelly?
Ares 1, Ares 2.
Send it.
I have a team that tasked with steering northwest.
Contact. Southeast.
There's 1 contact southeast, over.
Nice.
3 down.
Okay, I'm all bandaged up. I just need stitched and morphine.
Right. Let's cross back. You way open. Crossing.
Yeah.
Make that 4.
Alright, blue way back.
On top of the building. This direction, southeast.
Yeah, I'm with you. Alright, Jack, help them cover.
Yep. I'll cover southwest.
How is he?
I'll
Almost
get
done.
Kelly.
Yeah, I covered that. I got.
I'll try to.
Ares 1 actual over.
From here, hold on.
Giving IV.
Go for 1.
Are you green to move out yet? Over.
Yeah, I can.
Negative.
Here, cover me up.
Copy. Once you are, all green, move to secure ORP. Over.
Just be careful where you.
Copy that. Is Ares
Yeah.
2 covering, over?
Copy. Ares 2 is going to try and
Right.
provide as much cover as they can from their position to help secure roads and whatnot while you clear ORP. Over.
Copy. Do you want them to occupy my building then, over?
Giving morphine, then you should be back up. I will come back, Mick.
Thursday.
Thanks, Andrew.
They'll take over.
Anytime.
Coming up.
Friend is coming up.
Rory,
Alright, we gotta move down from this building here, pretty much now. Let's
can
go.
you stitch me up?
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
Thomas?
I'm coming down.
Yeah, he's gonna come down here. Just wait here with me.
I need stitched if you run away from him.
Yeah.
East, okay.
Yeah, I'll be taking
I'd
care
I'm here.
appreciate it.
Oh my god, I'm stuck in something.
Action is joining you.
Stitching him, then
Covering
stitching the other.
northwest. And some morphine would be great.
Is red team coming down off the roof?
Continue watching the
Yes, all teams are coming down. RH2 is taking over the building.
Okay.
Red team,
Alright, that's you.
are you guys clear on medical?
Stitching you.
I need tourniquets again.
Oh yeah, my tourniquets got taken away as well.
Same.
So your task is
Alright, Thomas, we
Yep.
distribute the tourniquets in a minute. The problem is when you take them off, you keep them.
Oh wait,
okay.
I'll drop some. I have a few.
Alright,
I'm
Over
gonna
here?
cross,
Should also
I'm
be a
gonna cross the other
surplus
side,
in
Tim,
the
since we're all
yeah,
clustered.
no, Red is going to cross over there. They're going to cover us, and then we are going to advance to that next building there.
Okay.
Okay, you get
Do you,
tourniquets.
do you need help
Some,
here?
somewhere on the ground here, guys. Tourniquets.
Okay, I'll grab a
Right,
couple.
going back to Kelly.
I got 2. Mick,
can
once
drop
you're
some
clear, take your battle buddy and set up on that other wall there, covering towards the.
You've got
East.
northwest.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
where do you want me then?
Northeast wall. Got it.
This one, yeah, just set up on that corner there, right there.
Where the eagle is.
Okay.
Okay, there's 2 left on the ground if you want to pick them back up.
Alright, I'll just pick him. Fuck it.
No, I got
Okay.
tons of them.
Northeast.
Yeah, push up to that wall, that corner there, and then set up.
From that house, you see
Okay.
that
Alright.
pointed out?
Yeah.
You see
Alright.
it this side.
Blue team
From there,
with me and
the eagle, that'll be
green.
your vector.
There's
We're
an
gonna start
opening
crossing over to
here,
that
Andrew,
building
you'll
there.
wanna
We're gonna
cover
clear it.
the door
Okay.
and-
Alright, Jack, you good?
Yeah, well, I really would appreciate some morphine, but I guess I'm fine.
the mosques.
Alright,
Actual heads up, an ID was triggered to the southwest. Over.
Alright, want me to cross?
It was close.
1 second. Make smoke ready, just in case. We'll
Reloading.
cross to that corner there first, and then from there we'll
Don't
move
move
on.
yet, Tim.
Alright,
Okay.
Jack, let's move.
Moving.
Yeah, taking fire.
Unknown origin. There.
Jack,
Yep.
go ahead and take this corner. Blue team, prepare to breach into that building.
Actual RST
Yep,
enemies
crossing,
approaching
crossing.
from the direction of
Yep.
the explosion.
Hitting corner.
2 contacts, 1 has been injured,
Okay,
but
set.
not dead. Over.
Alright, blue team, go ahead and breach that one.
Soul out.
Copy.
Go first wheeler, you're more important.
Ready?
I'm gonna high-low behind you,
Left clear.
covering a little bit to your left side
I,
there.
I want to enable my laser, just so you have an idea where I'm looking.
Tim, do you want red to cross over to this corner? There, behind you.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead and cross to us.
House is clear.
Okay, go ahead and cross in.
Alright, set up there for the time being.
Okay, I'm crossing.
I'm gonna back off.
Yeah, watch your back, Andrew.
I think I got a
Watch-
guy on a
watch
rooftop
this.
here.
Andrew's got a guy in
Hostile or
a...
not.
Yeah, red team, move into. Actually, you're with
Can't
me, eh?
confirm if it's
Push to me,
hostile or
push to me.
Okay.
Occupy that building that blue team is occupying right now. And the rest of us, so the rest of the team, we are
Let's
going
go
to
ahead and
move
move,
down to the south. Alright, red team's got to take over your building. And the blue team, green team, we'll push down south towards OP and try to occupy that. So the next building is going to be this short one here.
Okay.
Actual be advised.
Alright, blue, push back out to us once red's set.
Of the compound.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, Jack, let's push to that next building. We're gonna push that
Okay,
direction.
ready? Moving.
That's friendly, that's friendly. That's friendly, that's friendly's moving. Alright, let's go.
Who's in that vehicle?
Taking left.
Friendlies.
We're moving down, Tim. This position is useless.
I've already double tapped them all, Tim. They're down.
Alright. Is there an entrance here?
Yes, there is.
It's on the right.
Alright, Jack and I will take the entrance. Blue team stay outside and cover.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to move down, just make sure you cover the courtyard here. Over.
Okay,
we're covering
Alright,
the
let's
courtyard.
take it.
Alright, going
Right
in.
here.
Going in right. By corner clear.
Going left, left,
Hallway.
clear. Moving. clear.
Building clear.
Alright, yeah. Building clear. Gonna open this door. Friendly's moving out.
Yep, you're good.
Alright. Let's move back out. We're gonna move out the way we came back in. We came in, I mean.
I just ultimate stand over.
Okay, taking corner again.
Alright. Blue team, go ahead and start clearing. Push to that building.
Stu.
Copy. Pushing.
This building.
You're gonna try and get the
That one.
a bit closer and park them at.
Tim, I'm gonna swap to the right.
Yep.
Explosions, danger close, building collapse.
Yeah, just come back, come back. Don't move that far to that direction. It just looks like a bad direction.
I got those IEDs earlier.
Alright, we'll move over to you as well.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm on you,
Alright,
Tim.
moving.
more south,
Moving.
direct.
Right, pushing past. Look out the door.
Clear.
Accelerate Stu.
Building clear.
This is a pretty good spot to put the
Repeat
front
last.
down to the south.
Red team, push to us.
Once ORP has been secured by Ares 1, we're gonna try and work our way back to the two Polaris
Up here,
vehicles and retrieve
there's
them, and we can park all the vehicles
really
at
nice
ERP
field
1.
fire down
Over.
to the south.
Okay.
2 copies.
Yeah, this is one we're slowly checking the buildings. We
Take the
have
back
here.
corner. Crossing the door, whoever's in here.
Red team, try to push into this building. And is this a good building? You said.
Oh yeah.
Alright, go ahead and clear it and occupy that one then.
Okay, when we go
Jack,
in,
make sure you
Andrew, the
cover
back
to the-
wall is
to the east
completely
right now.
open to fire from down
But
the
yeah,
street.
to the
So
east.
Stick to the left
yeah,
wall.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking behind us.
Whoa! Fuck! Okay, moving up.
There's just one RPG over.
That was from the west.
It came in from the west over. I got movement to the west as well over.
If you want to look west, Andrew, I'll
Yep, they're armed.
south.
I can only see a little bit of them through the
I'm
walls.
gonna kneel again.
Yeah.
Back off. Let's go into the building.
He came in somewhere from southwest.
I've got the whole
Move
street.
in, move in.
Tom.
Moving in. I'm in. Covering door.
Alright, moving up with you.
Moving up. Covering entrance.
Alright, you got the street, you got the west. West blue team. Alright. Thomas,
Yep.
I need you to move outside the balcony as well and cover down to the that direction.
Copy that.
I'll leave you here, I'll take your battle buddy with me for now. Matt, you come with us and we're gonna try and clear out the rest of the buildings.
Okay.
Alright, moving back down.
Okay, coming with you, Tom.
Moving out.
Careful, Andrew. Your left side.
Moving up.
Exposed with that stairway.
Alright, Jack, next building we're gonna push to actually. Oh, fuck that. We're gonna push to. Round the corner there to the right, hook to the right, because we got possible contacts down far that
Yeah.
side there. We can't really stay on
Yeah,
the outside.
I'll hook right at that wall then.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Moving.
Actual be advised, the RPG gunner to the
Moving up.
southwest seems to have been dealt with. Over.
Moving.
Wall clear. Pushing
Got the
in.
building.
Covering left. Okay.
Someone take high, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and start clearing it. Jack, stay here and cover us.
Yep, I'll cover the right.
You may take,
Yeah,
may
we're
take
gonna-
point.
Yeah, you're on point. Let's take this one.
First
Slow
you're
save
clear.
can save us fast, yeah.
Clear. Yep, this house looks clear.
Alright, let's move back out. Building clear, printers coming out. Let's check the upstairs really quick.
Left's clear.
Clear. Let's move back down. Coming around.
Yep.
Jack and Matt, I want you to take that next building over there,
All
this
units
one.
be advised, down the street
Okay,
on
moving.
the
I'm gonna cover you.
rooftop we see a armed individual with
Okay.
cylinder
Moving.
on his back on
Okay,
Pushing
right.
clear.
Right corner clear.
the
Second one
building
clear.
at the end
One
of
floor
the
clear.
street.
Okay.
Over.
With the
Guys coming
upstairs.
Copy. This area's one, what street over?
Okay, clear.
Upstairs clear. Oh, contact.
The west
Yeah,
street from
southeast.
Your building,
Coming in.
One. Over.
building to your east. The compound to your east.
Fire team southeast of our position. You okay?
Yeah, I'm
Are they on the second floor?
Actual copies.
As of the make-
No, they're southeast of our position.
Second floor is me.
No, I'm at the second floor of that other building.
Oh,
Yo, he's.
Reloading. They're further out than that, Tim.
Push back down if you can.
Not possible. We're very much suppressed here.
We start pressing to our east. Are you up?
Yeah. There's 4 men down. We should be able to push back down. Yep. Go down behind me. Let me know when you're down. I'll follow.
Tim's
push down. Alright, it's Matt down as well.
Yep. I'm coming down.
Alright.
Right.
Are you injured?
Fire team should be dead. There's 4 of them.
Going to the corner. Alright, this should be relatively safe to cross due to the friendlies up top there. We're gonna push over and we're gonna clear that building.
Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna reload.
Moving.
Okay. Moving.
Alright, moving around.
Okay, yep. Covering to the east. Okay, won't go in.
Is this the building we were taking fire
Where
from?
were they at?
Further past this wall, so southeast.
Do you have a laser on your gun?
Yeah, that's my red dot.
Okay, that explains the
back
weird
there?
red dot everywhere.
Yeah.
I see them now.
So you should be able
These
to.
ones?
Yeah. There was 3 immediately to our left, and then 1 sort of at the.
Alright, cover me. Alright, this is 1. We've pretty much secured the buildings in OP1. I'm occupying the building just north of the red marker. We are currently investigating contacts to the east of the red marker.
Civilian run across the street further down the road, but he had a vest on of some kind.
The suicide bomber had a vest last time.
Meters, so he's about 3 compounds over to your south.
This one again, I've got a possible suicide bomber 3 compounds down from OLP1 to the south on the main road over.
Come my left, I'm gonna push, so I have better eyes south.
The other team. Slow and with cover, don't just... Alright, I'm crossing.
Okay, crossing. Moving.
Basically, are supposed to drop them.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with dropping.
Crossing.
Yeah.
Second corner.
Moving left.
Alright. The 3 of us, we will... Is that a good building? Anywhere? Is that one a good building? This one might be a good one, huh? Let's occupy that one.
Okay.
Let's move over. Go ahead, Matt. You'll be last one.
Was that a suicide bomber you
killed?
Did you just kill the suicide bomber? I'm moving.
I made a warning shot and he blew up.
Fired a warning shot and he blew up over.
I was scared.
Alright, Jack.
Yeah.
Take that direction. Matt, take that direction, that's good. Actually, Matt, come back. And come towards that huge open space here. We need coverage in the rear as well. We got the other team in the... Alright, just as a heads up guys, we've occupied the building to your northwest. We are covering west and north. I need you guys to keep eyes on south, you know, basically like you are, west, south and east.
Okay, so my ping is dying, barely receiving audio right now.
Are you getting shot at? Can you tell where from?
East.
The east.
Compound.
Coming fire close, direction 50 degrees about north.
He's at 90 from me.
No eyes,
He's in the next
fucking
compound.
close.
I see him.
Did you see him go through the wall too?
Inside that murder hole. To my directly 90.
No eyes, keep him cover.
No one
Can't see it from your
inside the small building. To my 90, he's right behind you. In this small building to the complex of the northeast.
That's friendly vehicle. Moving. I'm covering west.
Just watch out when you move in. The compound to the direct east of the big ass arrow marker got enemies in it. They are
Number 4 down.
They're shooting through the murder holes in the little buildings there.
I think he glitched through the wall and I shot him. The one that was shooting through the murder hole.
Alright, this is 1. You guys are probably good to move again, over.
Actual copies, I think we need to do a little stitching job and then we're gonna move on, over.
Alright, Thomas, just as a heads up, I might need more blood at one point soon. But we'll wait for Ares 2 to get a show up here, and then we'll deal with it.
Just keeping eyes on the west. I'm being settled down, so
Yeah, definitely keep the fucking eyes on there. Something's gonna happen. The biggest issue is we can't occupy north as well. I'll try and watch north. Alright, what's taking them so long?
I think they're going to move the vehicles in.
Tim,
they're still stitching.
I'm really worried about these buildings up here. Oh, and that's
I know the ones you're talking about.
Yeah.
For now, we
those
still
up
got
there.
the friendlies there. I'll try and scan towards behind us here.
Yeah, we're just super exposed to that position.
Yeah, well, I mean, we still got the second team behind us, and once they get here, they'll occupy ground again, but... Actual for 1 coming over.
Go for actual, over.
I want to change plans. I don't want to occupy crossroads anymore, I want to occupy buildings, over.
Copy, that's perfectly fine.
Vic 2 of last week ready to move, over.
Alright, there's going to be a little change of plans down the road. We're not longer occupying crossroads, we're occupying buildings from now on forwards.
Friendly vehicles moving?
Yeah, friendly vehicles moving.
About 30 kilometers an hour.
Vic 2 moving.
1 going off road to BMP 1, over.
You checked it for lines, eh? McLeod?
Nothing showed up. At least in the areas that we moved to.
Alright.
As vehicles proceed to start exploding.
Yeah, they shouldn't. I mean, the mine sector should be big enough.
Yeah, it's 50 meters from wherever I go.
I mean, we pretty much wherever we go. Hey, this is 1 again. Be advised, we could not actually check the building to the southwestmost because it got no entrance to our side over.
Earth, dig up a large trench just behind the vehicles.
Where do you want green, Jonah?
Green, set up security, so we have north and east covered.
Ares 1, can you say last again, over?
Alright, we were not able to check the building to the southwest of OP1, just because it's got no entrance to the rear, over.
Yeah, Mark's sitting on the trench here, right? Yeah, okay.
Actual copies. Ares 2 and actual are currently at OP1, we're starting to secure it. Ares 1, you can start preparing to move down to waypoint 1 and set up in some buildings there. However best you see fit to cover that crossroad, over.
Yeah, this 1 I copy you, but make sure you set up before we start moving. Right now we're covering north, west, east and south, fairly good. But once we move out our positions, the enemy is basically free to move in again as you're not in position yet, over.
Copy, just get ready to move in a few minutes, over.
I've got north.
Alright, guys, we're gonna move out as soon as Ares 2 is ready again.
Near the vehicle.
We will meet up somewhere around the OP there, and then from there move down, basically through the compound and not on the road.
I'm gonna make another trench here on your right side, so you don't, in case somebody pops up on that side.
I'm gonna dig 1 more on this side.
You want me to dig it?
Actual, this is 1 coming over.
Put 1 over here.
Why can't I answer radio when I'm
Alright.
trenches?
Because you're digging, man. You use 2 hands.
Annoying.
I think I hear a vehicle in the distance. Like way
Possible
out
vehicle
there.
in the distance, and additionally, before I want to move out, I want to disable the Vodnik behind us with maybe explosives or something,
Maybe.
over.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. If it is, it's south-southwest, 200, 210-ish, sound-wise.
Yeah, copy, but just something to make it not mountable again and fuck us up again, over.
Copy. Actual is gonna move out and get the Vodnik and park it in a spot where it can't really threaten us, and then take out the wheel so they can't move it again. Over.
Is that friendly down there?
Copy that. Yeah, we got friendlies moving to the Watnik. Check them.
Yep.
Okay, just steps.
Copy.
Just as a heads up, we had an interested civilian pointing at us 2 compounds to the south.
Earth has explosives.
This is 1 enemy spotter, 2 compounds to the south of Red Arrow.
That was an RPG.
He's down. He got 1 shot off.
We got RPG.
To the face, or?
Are you up?
Good.
What kind of fort are you guys building down there?
Oh, Tim's over there.
Jesus Christ.
Are they alright?
Thomas?
Good.
Right, Mark, you just
Don't know why or
Nick.
how, but all good.
basically cover that.
Alright, all
Copy.
good. Alright.
Just remember, like, there's one of the guy on the roof there.
What
The
kind
other
of
team
fucking
should be able
pillow
to
fort are you
cover
guys building down there,
Vodnik.
Rory?
This is actual,
Remember
blow up
to
the
watch
Vodnik
your
and set
sectors,
parking
not towards
flag
anything
behind
else.
some buildings to
Pillow
make sure
fort.
shrapnel and Kogoth doesn't hit anybody. Over.
I'll have you know that these trenches are being carefully... Yeah, no, you're right, it's a...
Hey, if someone's pointing at you again or pulling out binoculars, he's an enemy spotter and he's
Is that us?
actively
friendly.
trying to kill you.
That's
Yeah,
friendly
that's
moving.
vehicle.
Go to shout, Tim, I can hear you.
I'm not even talking to you.
Oh. Then
But at one point I'll need you to occupy the high ground, eh?
this guy, man. First the pillow fort, now he's not talking to me. What the fuck?
I
Presky.
think you've got a hole in your pillow fort. There's a gap between.
We need blankets for the top.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Kresge and Earth are busy setting up the explosives
Camo
behind that building.
Huh?
That's where the explosives are for Actual and Earth.
Alright, since we're already getting RPG, we gotta move out relatively soon. I'm gonna talk to Actual and try to get him to move. Alright, this is 1. How are we looking on the occupation of OP1 for Iris 2 over?
This is Earth 2. Fortifications are complete. We are currently waiting for Actual and my EOD to finish up dealing with the Vodnik. Over.
Those
Mark,
friendly
head back to that
footsteps?
other spot
Yeah,
by
they've
the-
just
Copy
returned.
that. Will you then occupy high ground or what will you do then over?
I'm gonna have my green team take over the high ground position, and I will stay low ground with my EOD and give you cover. Over.
Copy that. I will most likely move my team through the ORP opening in the wall to the south there instead of the road, and then cross onto the next road. Like I said, we had two compounds down to the south on the left side of the road, so we're expecting contact somewhere on there. Over.
2 copies. Yeah. Okay. We'll set up high ground along the road,
Oh.
and
Unknown origin.
Actually, we'll probably take care of the other side.
Sounds like it's coming direction
It's
of the
coming
mosque,
from
south.
the-
We're taking
Southwest.
shots from the south, inaccurate, but we haven't identified yet as far.
Yeah, copy that.
That's
Alright.
yeah, southwest.
Hey, my guys, let's start moving down.
Okay.
Now it's
This is not
accurate
the down.
fire. We're
Move
taking
down,
cover.
move down.
We could use someone eyeing down there.
Move down and meet me down at the fucking pillow fort here.
So, yeah, they're gonna go from here.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I'm gonna set up green team here.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go here with
accurate.
Can you take care of?
Somebody just go.
Yeah, can you take care of the western
I saw
side?
bullet impacts over there.
Careful, Tim. I think I might be coming from high.
Not like
We're gonna see if we can spot him from the window, Tim. We've got some really good concealment in this.
coming from south directly.
Okay.
Alright, just don't get shot.
Okay, I'm high-lowing you, Tim.
I'm gonna cross over.
Copy, moving.
There's the doorway I want to take, that one right there.
With me, we're gonna go towards
taking
that
fire.
corner.
I'm reckoning, Tim, it's about 100 meters southwest.
Tim, where'd you guys go? You were here in the pillow fort with me and I don't see y'all.
Oh yeah, we just moved down to the fucking south.
Look like it's from the box.
Went to the southern wall of the complex.
Oh, that's barely.
I guess y'all coming in.
Alright, just cross. I'm covering.
I'm on Jack now.
Cross.
Crossing.
Go follow up with Tim.
Do you want me to cover while you cross?
No, I'll wait for the other team to go. Just move up.
And then blue team plus whoever you three are, just push down to us as well. We are at the southern extrance of the OP compound. Over. We're gonna start moving out here soon, so.
We're getting really close.
Ares 2, this is actual, over.
Ares 2, we have a hostile shooter on the mosque shooting at us. Over.
We just wanted to let
Okay, we're on our way, Tim.
blow up budding now.
We got contact across fucking to the south in the next compound. This one, we got contact to the southern compound.
Someone went down on the stairs, Tim.
Say what?
Yeah, who's that?
One of your guys went down on the stairs.
Went inside the mosque, top floor.
Are you okay?
No, I got hit.
Yeah, that's JR. Right, where's Thomas at? He's with you?
Yeah, I got hit in the head.
Actual guys and smoke.
Thomas, we've moved forward. You still back there at the building?
Come with us, definitely, Thomas.
In a bit, yeah.
Okay, moving in.
Oh shit, I lost
Jack,
one.
move to us.
What the hell?
Moving.
Go see the war.
Nick, I want you to take over this opening really quick.
Okay.
Earth, you'll probably need to cover to the west.
Then Andrew,
Right, I'm here.
Which way am I looking, Matt?
Andrew and Thomas, you guys are blue.
Watch the right, I'll watch left.
I'll cover the west behind.
Not Andrew, fucking Matt, come back here.
Alright, you got this on your own.
Alright.
Yeah, Matt, you are blue.
Ready to cover?
Thomas, give me blood really quick.
I'm watching far right.
BN1, we have taken.
Sounded like one of our vehicles.
I think that's the yeah, I think that was a detonation on the captured vehicle. Andrew, can you cover to the west? Just right behind me.
Yeah, moving. Crossing.
Yep. Yeah, just make sure no one comes in through that gate.
Is that a moving vehicle I might hear to my
one of
left?
ours. Really close.
Unknown.
Possible moving vehicle to the south.
Possible vehicle moving to the south.
Alright, look, the next compound we gotta go into is that one.
I'm on you.
Yep. So,
That one.
yeah. Green team, we'll stay on the right side. Nick, try and cover down that short corner there, actually.
Okay, moving
And then,
to.
Jack, let's try and push out.
Okay. I'm going to push and go immediately right.
Blue team, you're gonna push over first. Alright, yeah, let's go.
You get by?
Okay, going, pushing it, pushing it right.
Yep.
Set.
Alright, crossing.
We following?
Blue with me.
Blue's going red sting.
Okay, I'm crossing over, Tim.
I'm gonna go right for the building here.
Blue's
Thomas, cover the other
We're gonna
corner.
cross over this back corner.
Ready?
Ready, Andrew?
Stop. Where you are. Move back. Move back. Move back. Back off.
You're gonna verbal warning, Tim. Just
Nice.
Alright. He's not responding.
okay, I'm on you.
Blue, clear the one to my front right. Green cover, red cover.
Moving up.
Alright, I'll take point.
Okay.
Ready?
Contact on the right. I'm high low behind you.
One down.
Stand by, we're just clearing the next compound, over.
Reloading.
Okay, I'm covering it to the southeast.
I'm ready.
Red,
Alright, going in.
Following.
where you at, Red?
Red's on the street. Where do you want us?
Come inside the compound as well.
Moving.
The suicide guy was running towards waypoint 1.
One,
Right behind you.
yeah,
Do you
move
want to keep
inside, move
clearing these
inside.
buildings one by one down this road?
Yeah, we're gonna push up behind you. Wait, stand by. Alright, I'm with you.
Alright, crossing.
Blue, no.
Oh,
Well.
shit.
Yeah, just keep going, I guess. I'll take the corner. Blue team, go ahead and cross, and you clear the next one.
Crossing.
Red team, make sure you cover towards the east, southeast. Jack, cover with me on this open here.
Okay, high-lowing.
Moving in this corner.
Yeah. I'm taking short right, you take left.
Setting up next.
Yep.
Actually, this is not. Okay.
Going in.
I got bigger jump scare from that shooting than ever. Then a grenade went off in my face.
Clear upstairs. Back room's clear upstairs.
Clear.
Balcony's clear.
Red, push up to them.
Moving.
Moving up.
This is a decent field of fire.
building has a nice vantage point towards west again, Tim.
Alright. Let's move up.
Okay.
I'm moving.
I know when you're across.
Set.
Crossing. High low. Taking right. Okay.
Did you clear the last building?
Not yet. You want to go to that last one?
Moving up.
Yeah, clear.
Alright, well, there's still this. Oh, there's still this one here.
Can you open it? Okay. Next one. Crossing.
Alright, and then there's this one still. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going in. Clear.
Is there any kind of occupiable ground on that one?
On the middle one, the one we did right
No,
before this, there's
that's
a
no
nice
good.
balcony.
I don't need that. We'll occupy that one in front there. Alright. Red team, set up. Where's your second guy? Andrew?
He's right behind me.
Take that right side. Me, so green team and blue team, we'll push over towards the next building and start clearing that.
They're coming back to you, Tim.
And then we'll set up in that. So take Matt's spot, please, Andrew, and cover towards the left. Does that make sense to you?
Yep. Andrew, if you want to cover, yeah.
Jack.
Yep.
Prepare to move with me.
I'm on you.
We're gonna go straight for that entrance right there.
Okay.
We're gonna move and we're gonna cross you, so watch out. Alright.
Right
Do you
back
want
a
us
little
to go
bit,
upstairs?
Andrew, your head.
Second man moving.
Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Beat you in the noggin.
Blue team, go.
I've got far down the road.
Crossing.
Crossing.
4-time enemy element, far down the road.
Moving in.
West,
Moving in.
west. Four riflemen, west, moving
Clear.
Stay down.
Clear.
south to
This
north.
one, we got contact west.
They're very
Down the road somewhere.
They're not alerted, they're just moving north to south.
They are armed though.
Scratch that, south to north.
Occupy this. Blue, occupy this balcony. I got vehicle contact to my south.
Southwest.
Red, cross over to us.
Repeat, do you want red to cross over?
Yeah, cross to me and occupy this balcony with blue
They're
team.
gonna come up this
Actually, be advised. We have
Vehicle on the move, vehicle on the move.
Go. Stop. Wait, stop.
Come on. Pass me.
Up.
Iris, do you engage with me?
Inside and up.
With me. Jack with me.
Vehicle
Gunners
has been
down.
neutralized. Over.
Can you get by, Jack?
Yeah.
Andrew?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Let me squeeze
Me,
through.
Cover down that way.
Okay. I'm on with you, Tim.
Yeah, alright. And then, Mick, I want you to cover down that way.
Okay, we'll do.
Matt, you'll take over Mick's side here, the short one.
Crossing, Thomas.
Roger.
Jack and I will go
Crossing Thomas.
somewhere else. Alright, let's-
We want to move down.
See
yeah.
over here is where you want to be?
Yeah, Thomas, just stay inside and maybe occupy one of these windows here, the short ones.
Copy that.
Have you let Actual know that they might get...
And then, yeah, I'll talk to Actual really quick.
yeah, there'll be a fire team moving in from their
One-
west.
Actual, this is one coming over.
Go for actual over.
Alright, stand by for grid left. 041, 042. The crossroad on the lower right side. There's an enemy fire team moving south to north. They should be somewhere beside you by now, over.
Actual copy is a fire team moving around 041 by 042. Over.
Copy. Moving south to north on the street. They are probably beside you by now, over.
Actual copies. We're keeping eyes out. Over.
Alright, additionally, my team has occupied a building to the southwest of waypoint 1. We can cover west, east, a little bit of south and a little bit of north from here. Over.
Actual copies. Wait, one. We got eyes on the fire team.
Alright, they got eyes on the fire team, they're engaging now. Jack?
Yep.
Let's do something.
I'll high-low if you want.
There is one actual over.
Go for one.
The fire team to the west, did you see how many was in it? Over.
Approximately 6. True numbers unknown.
Approximately 6, over.
Copies. We got 3 right now. We're gonna wait about a minute and see if more pops up. Otherwise, Eris 2 and actual gonna get ready.
I feel like more popped up.
I'm gonna open this door really quick, Jack, and check the courtyard.
Yep, I'll continue going down the road.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a moment to repack mags.
Alright, Jack, are we gonna start clearing the wide side here a little bit?
Okay,
Come
on
with
you.
me. Alright, Jack and I will move into the courtyard and clear the next few buildings just in front of us.
Covering the entrance.
Ares 2's probably gonna move up soonest. Left clear. Right clear. Alright, let's check the other one. Opening. Going in. Left clear. 2 doorways. You go for the doors. I'll cover. Covering long.
Going in right. Room clear. Taking shots.
They can shoot through the garage, I think.
Yep, let's fall back and look around.
Move out. We're taking fire from the mosque area.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move up. Move upstairs.
Yeah, on you. My stamina's gonna be pretty short.
Alright, I'm opening. I'm covering long if you want to take the door.
Opening. Going in, right.
Bloody hell.
Room clear. Smoke popped west.
This is one. We're taking fire from the mosque. Smoke to our west, over. Alright, moving to the next door.
Okay, I'm gonna cover rear just in case they start coming up
Alright,
this building.
opening.
Actual copies confirm is that your smoke you threw over there?
Negative.
Negative, that's enemy smoke, over. Alright, moving up. Yeah, it's on the street.
Audible footsteps, close.
Running into the smoke, over.
We got contact very close. Possibly already in the courtyard.
Possible suicide bomber running into the smoke, over.
Possible suicide bomber.
We should go up the stairs too.
Yeah.
I'm shot.
You shot him?
Got shot.
He got shot?
Yeah, where he was.
Balcony clear.
Stairs team.
Is your team ready to start making way towards waypoint 2?
Okay, I want to go cover the stairs.
Frag out. I'm moving back down. Watch
Just
it.
be advised, once we detach,
Frag out.
you will lose high ground and overwatch from the building. Over.
Right, this is one. What's happening? We are being counterattacked again, over. Alright, let's move back out. We're just gonna occupy that building over there. I like that one more.
I should have shot impact the window next to me. It sounded like it came
Alright, I'm
from
gonna cover. Go for that
north
one.
northwest.
Go for
That one. This one.
okay, moving. Set. Set.
What? Ares 2 and Actual are gonna start moving
Okay.
now down to waypoint 2.
Going in, moving in. Left one clear. Doorway. Going in. Ground floor clear.
Alright, friendly's moving out. Check up.
Someone say that Andrew was killed?
Affirmative. Andrew is dead. Headshot.
Coming back out. Alright, copy that.
Shot in the head too. I'm bleeding badly. Control for now.
I'm coming back in. Alright, we're gonna come to you then.
Coming in. Going up.
So he got headshot from this side.
Yeah. Apparently I got the same from the same direction instantly.
Alright. Jack, take that window then. Watch out, there's a shooter somewhere.
Take this window.
This is one, I've got one KIA, possible sniper, over.
Tim? Came from this direction, I heard it, oh.
Which direction?
I mean, here, come here. It came from roughly this
The one
direction.
that killed Andrew.
Yes, I heard it, so
I got eyes on him. He's down there.
Good call
There
out.
was another one. There was, I believe I saw a second one.
Had he already crossed from left to right?
Yes, he had already crossed left to right, and then that guy came through. I think he was wearing green.
Alright, cover that.
I haven't got the best
I
eyes
heard-
in the
I
courtyard
heard
from here,
the
Tim.
shot and saw the splash of
Yeah. I'm not sure if you really want to take this spot though.
I'll just cover from the ground I could. Explode from the back. I'll just cover the stairs. You know what? I'll just cover the stairs.
Alright, this is one. Are you making any progress yet, over?
I see them moving up to us now.
This is actual. 2 is currently moving down to waypoint 2.
Oh!
Actual is staying a little bit behind because we have still some wandering enemies. We're gonna make sure they don't take our vehicles out. Over.
Yep, I see you. I'm covering you. You guys want to cross right's clear.
Where we going? Copy. Cross the road towards west down the road. Earth, go. Okay, move. Crossed.
That might be in these set of buildings.
Tim, is that friendlies in the buildings to the north?
Could be.
Yeah, Iris Actual still back there.
Okay. Alright.
That might be that guy though that crossed, Matt. So keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Alright.
There was another one that made it by from left to right, and he might be in this
advised you might have a guy close by.
That's kind of what it was sounding like. It was inside those buildings shooting.
Yeah, inside the building. So you might want to call that out to him at least. That there might be someone in the market.
Yeah, this one, there may be someone in between us and Actual. I don't know where Actual is though, but on the marketplace to my north. Over.
Actual is still around ORP position, and we'll keep eyes out. Over.
So I told you I heard him to the north.
Smoke directly south.
In
the next compound.
Yeah, this one, I got eyes on smoke below the big ass gate to the south.
Rs1, Rs2.
Send it.
The thrower of the smoke has been eliminated. We are currently stabilizing, and then we're
The
going to
guy
continue
that
moving down.
is already dead.
Nick, I'm gonna repack mags again.
Okay. Okay, green cover us while we cross. Earth, go first. Okay, crossing.
Alright, I'm good.
There's 2 actual over.
Just 2, hold 1.
How much ammo you got left, Thomas?
21 max.
Oh well. Jack.
12, but I think about 4 of those are partial.
Right.
Uh,
Matt,
did you
how
have
much ammo
something
you
to
got
say?
left?
12
Yeah,
mags.
instead of heading
Say
directly
what?
for waypoint 2, clear the
12
compound
mags.
northwest of waypoint 2, and
And
then set up in the buildings on that south side that's
doing
overlooking
well.
both the
3.
objective and hopefully also a bit to the east. Over.
Yeah.
Do you mean the immediate
I mean, we could.
northwest?
Could we take
from
extra
waypoint
556
2 or
off
the
Thomas?
one, further north?
Or Andrew
Over.
even?
We all have the
Immediate
same
northwest of
ammunition,
waypoint 2,
fortunately.
basically the buildings north of the
We all
road
use the same
between
magazines.
Waypoint 2 and Overwatch 1.
Actually, I'm not sure for you, but I think we
If
do.
I'm 556.
Get you, Nick?
Yeah, but
not
it's still,
this one,
it could
this
be
is the
broken,
Mark
you know what I mean?
46 where they
Like,
have
sometimes
one
they
actual
don't
magazine attachment.
go for one over.
Oh, really? Okay.
Said you had one
Yeah,
I
casualty.
didn't realize
Did
they
you have
did
any
that
extra?
on 146.
Yeah.
What do you mean extra over?
Any extra casualties or something? Over.
No, 1 KA due to sniper fire from the south, over.
See, I played a bit of airsoft and I used to have a saw.
Actual copies. Was that your medic?
Yeah,
Over.
yeah, that was one of the ways.
Negative,
to,
it was Andrew, over.
Side magazine mounts off.
Actual copies.
Okay.
Once Eris 2 is set in position, you can start moving down towards...
Andrew has EPRs on him, just FYI.
Where are they setting up, over?
Eris 2 will set up in that shop district building thing on the northwest of waypoint 2. Over.
Copy.
I
Over.
think this is the second mission. Andrew's the first one dead.
Yeah.
His first mission and this one.
Yeah, we were doing well up to this point. He was calling out a lot of things. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
This is actual, more specifically the buildings pretty much north of Overwatch 1, that little corner building.
It's
Over.
probably that same
Yeah, this one, yeah. Copy that,
you
over.
thought it was actually coming from the north, though, what? Didn't you?
Actual out.
Yeah, well, I heard it from the north. And the second window down, I saw it crack and splash because I was watching.
Break.
Hey, contact on that roof there, you saw that?
Is anyone
Is
moving?
that friendlies?
I think it's friendly.
Oh yeah, that's they're
Friendly's up in the alley up there.
Alright, we're gonna start moving again soon. Mick,
Yeah.
you'll just go with blue team for now.
Okay, dope.
Alright, you got that? You're just a 3-man team in blue now.
Going in blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Do we want to even bother body bagging Andrew?
You have a body bag?
I
I
want
do.
to shut that truck off. That sound is
Alright,
really messing with me.
well, we'll body bag him and we'll try to
I can't
cleave him
hear from over
afterwards.
here.
Roger.
Oh, you might want to take his 5.56 before you do it though.
I
Oh, yeah, we'll
Okay, yeah. Take as much up here
I'll
as
do
you
it,
can.
yeah.
I don't have
He said,
space,
I
I
heard,
think.
I've got
shots in the
room blown
north
pretty
Okay.
I
heavy.
got the ammo, yeah, I got the ammo.
And then I saw the window
Alright.
splash, and then you guys said he
Keep going, though.
was dead.
2 for 1.
Body bagging now.
Well, at least Andrew will have JC after this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jock City? Is that what it's called?
Yes, he'll be Jock City.
Reloading.
Don't worry, Andrew. I'll refund the max I
Alright,
take.
I'll cover.
Join the jerk-off crew.
He's body bag.
I don't think you need to worry about that.
Let me know when
Thomas.
you're done.
I'm done. Oh shit, my head
Are you
reopened.
done, Jack?
For what?
Repacking?
I haven't actually
Is that
bothered repacking.
optimal
I've got
Oh, you
1
haven't?
second.
Alright, never mind.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
8.
start.
I've got 8 full, and the rest is partial.
Tim,
Alright, Jack?
I might need stitching and blood from Rory.
Yeah, I know. I checked everyone just a minute ago.
Okay.
2 for 1 coming over.
Woo.
Hey, Thomas.
Yep.
Aces, they're trying to implement where medics can stitch themselves here soon.
Oh, fucking finally.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous I can't make an IV on myself.
Oh, not even IVs, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, start moving down.
Okay. Are we going south over the courtyard?
Yes, we're going to go through the courtyard south.
Wait, we can't
This is 1, we're going to start making our way south through the
Coming
courtyard
out.
next to 2 position. Over. Moving
1
with you.
to 2, be advised, we
Sat.
still have 1 building not clear. Over.
Alright, moving.
Keep crossing.
Yeah, copy that. We've just been too long at that spot and we're going to get something bad if we stay there. Over.
If we just keep crossing.
Yeah,
Move
that
up to
was
10.
just for your info. Over.
Thomas. Cross past me.
Ready?
Move up.
Passing.
Keep moving. Ah,
Yeah, footsteps close to me. And that's not you.
Are we going long? Did Thomas go to
Wrong.
this way?
Yeah,
Go up
I was
or-
wrong.
No, we're not,
Oh,
we're
right.
not going to that building. We're going to the next courtyard here. Crossing.
Okay, I'm moving up to 10. Crossing.
Jack tech point, hook around right.
Okay. Moving up right. Set. Okay.
Crossing.
It's a mosque, so.
Crossing.
Set. Next guy,
Covering.
cover the rear to the east and then the south. That's what I need now.
Alright, keep moving. Thomas.
Moving up.
Moving.
Let me know when
We're
you're
gonna
across,
take the
Mick.
south corner.
I have flashes.
Okay, I'm coming across.
Yeah, go straight for the
we have
courtyard.
friendlies right here.
We
Okay,
have friendlies
passing.
inside the next compound.
Passing.
Yep, I can see him through the crack.
Alright, let's move into the compound.
He's back.
Last man moving in.
What do you want?
In.
Oh, sorry.
Are we presuming this has been cleared?
Yeah, this has
Do
been
that,
cleared.
Hey, Rory.
Hey, this is nice. I
increment
like it.
opening.
Don't move up too close. Make sure you spread out. Make sure you cover in. We're gonna stay in the courtyard for now. You got entrenchment tools, so use them.
Okay, I'll start digging.
Thomas, start moving up to Rory.
Copy that.
Someone cover the short.
Stun grenade.
Yep, I'll cover short.
Alright. Alright, you covering it?
Yeah, yep, covering.
Okay. Yeah.
Digging the trench. Right in front of us, Tim.
Yeah. You probably that's probably hella exposed, that trench map. Move back over here. And cover Mick's rear, just basically the 2 doorways here, so that he doesn't get jumped.
I'm
Oh, he's not there.
I was gonna make a complete.
Yeah, but just move back to Mick for the time being. We're not gonna stay here long. Move back to Mick and cover the rear 2 doorways behind him.
Got it. Alright, I'm gonna put
Once you're done, Thomas,
I get it.
You got a trench.
Yep.
I'll cover over your back.
just stay here. Once you're done, just stay here with Jack and cover towards the southeast as well.
Okay, covering back southeast.
Yeah, and you do that as well, Nick. Thomas, where you at?
I'm here waiting for Rory. Rory? Oh, fuck.
He's still waiting for Rory.
Rory's dead, Tim.
Rory's dead.
Hey Tim,
Yeah.
I'm taking over for Jonah, but the 148 I can't seem to switch to it, so I'm kind of defunct in that regard.
Alright, cover Jack's rear. Alright. You wanna... I'll come to you. Okay.
Yeah, I took his 148, but I can't fucking switch to it for some reason.
Yeah, I think I might hide in there.
Maybe you can get a new one or something. Oh, I mean...
Yeah, we'll see. Hang on.
Negative.
Actually, Jack, move up to me.
Yep, I'm here.
Give Kelly your 148.
Hang on a second.
I'm covering the doorway here, the short one.
Here is the one for... Oh, your backpack's full. I can't put it in. I'll take your
Yeah,
148 out.
I'm pretty much... Take that 148 out, drop it on the ground, and give me the other one.
Okay, there. The other one's in your backpack.
Nick,
Thank you.
do you have this door here?
Actual for one coming over.
Go for actual over.
What's your position over?
Actual is still holding up at ORP right
Jack,
now.
this building is still not clear.
Taking our vehicles or
Just so
doing
you know.
anything with them.
Okay, I'll cover high if you cover low.
Copy that. Will you remain at OP or what are you doing over?
Move out in a little bit once Ares 2 has secured that Overwatch 1 position. Over.
Yeah, just as a heads up, JR is KA, so Kelly's taking over. We're trying to fix 148 problems with him right now, over.
Actual copies. I'm going to start moving down now, so because we're probably going to need all the manpower we can since we had 2 KIA so far. Over.
3.
Copy that. Will you move down with the vehicles or without the vehicles, over?
We'll leave the vehicles. It's a little bit risky, and we can only take one with us anyway. Over.
Tim, he's in the
Copy
back.
that.
Rory's KIA.
Rory's
Long
KA
range
as
radio
well?
check.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I got you. Over. Rory's KA as well? Alright.
Yeah, Rory's KIA as well.
Alright, well...
I don't think... yeah.
Alright, Jack, move back. Cover what I told you.
Yep, moving.
Alright.
Ares actual, Ares 2.
Actual over.
Be advised, I've got 2 team members down. Team lead, I've taken over for Ares 2, and our medic is also KIA.
I could get shot in the back from
Actual
two
copies.
directions.
We are on the way
Oh,
right
is it?
now.
Okay,
What's your
I can only see the
position?
one,
Over.
so.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
one to
like
the
it would
left.
be...
Yeah, it's one on
We
the
are
Moving
in
over.
the
Oh shit, my
Okay.
fucking head opens all the time.
southwest
So
corner
it
of
looks
the
like the
compound
southwest
where
corner.
Ares 1 is located.
Are you in
Actual
here?
copies. We're
Yeah,
on the
I'm
way. We
bandaging
should be there within
again.
a
The
minute
head's
or two.
keeping
Over.
opening again.
Copy. Ares 2 out.
We're playing Marco Polo.
Yeah, we don't have any more
Something's
medics.
gonna hit us soon, so watch out. Watch the damn entrances. Ares Actual's moving up behind us as well, so they'll pop up somewhere if they don't get killed on the way here.
Be careful of that gate to your right, Tim.
Yeah, I know. Jay, what's his name? Jack's covering that.
Oh,
Tim, do we have another medic available?
Negative. All medics are dead apart from you.
Okay.
Well, if you want to cover the door behind you, then I'll cover back the way
Friendly's
it
coming
makes
in. Friendly's in
Yeah.
the compound.
Thomas, just yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch
Just
my
move
dog
into
here.
the into this death trap here as well, and just cover the rear. And then Mark cover that.
AR and Rory, I take
Okay.
it, right?
Yeah, Jonah and Rory are dead.
We'll basically
Have you
merge
turned on
each
Okay,
spectator?
got it.
Mark's
Yeah.
covering that.
Did you turn on
opening,
spectator?
So I'm gonna swing over to the left.
Alright.
Alright,
Mark,
you
switch
take left
to
opening,
channel
I'll take
2.
right opening.
Okay.
Basically merge with Ares 2 now. Channel 2 check.
Here.
Channel 2.
Watch rooftops, watch for snipers.
Only the first floor.
Yeah, only the one that Earth was standing in front of the door. And not the top floor. We haven't cleared the top floor.
Alright. I'm a little bit worried because
We have
there's
not cleared the top floor.
We cleared this building here.
Not closing
No,
our
we
shots
have
all
not.
the way down onto us.
Alright. We'll try and clear that
Are
first,
we in the
we'll
CIA
start with the bottom
compound?
floor quickly.
Negative,
Yeah.
we're not in the CIA compound. We are just
Room of the building
to
we're
the
in.
north of Overwatch 1 compound.
We haven't cleared the second or third floors of this building that Rory and
Behind the building I just was in,
Jonah
there's
got
the
killed
fucking mosque.
We'll take them afterwards. Right now, the issue is that it's exposed to objective 1. So if we go towards the second floor or something and try and enter, there's a chance they might engage us from there.
Oh, okay, yeah,
It's
no,
hard to
copy that.
spot
I
them.
see where we're
So
at.
we'll try and get
Okay.
to the rooftop of this one where it's a bit easier, and then we can
Alright.
maybe get eyes on objective 1.
I can
Sure.
still hear that truck.
Right, we got 2
do?
little
I don't.
rooms here on the side.
Oh yeah.
Kelly,
I don't either.
if you two clear that.
I've
Mark,
got
you
a
try and
crazy good pair of
Copy.
the
headphones,
opening
man.
here to the south. Mark, you watch east.
And then I've
Yeah,
also
copy.
got a
The
noise
rooms to the
system
right
here,
first.
so I can like adjust game and voice volume on the fly.
Okay. Ready?
Nice.
This is actual. I'm
What
gonna
do you-
merge into
Okay.
Ares 2 and we're gonna be one team from now on.
Opening.
We're
I
gonna
plugged
clear this
in my
building
surround
that we're
system
next to
like
here on the
last
south
weekend.
side quickly
It's the
and get
first
on
time
the
in years I
rooftop
play
and see if
armor
we
with
can
it,
get
and
eyes
it's fucking
on
awesome with the
objective 1.
subwoofer and explosions.
Room clear.
Copy that. Who will be in charge of Ares 2 then? You or Kelly? Over.
Doors open! Right, stay away!
Shot from now on of Ares 2, over.
Contact rear.
Okay, I'm gonna open
You
up.
would-
Covering your rear.
He
Stand by,
left.
we just got someone approaching us here.
He fled.
He's gonna...
He opened the gate and fled to the south.
Copy. Moving.
I've got this left corner where we all came in as
There's
well.
one, we got enemy close to the west, southwest, beyond, just beyond buildings.
It was not an enemy. Unarmed.
Fucking everyone's an enemy.
Flanking
Yeah.
around, that's where he's gonna come.
No, he's unarmed
He's gonna
anyway.
pop up through some door, alright, Jack?
Yep.
We're gonna move over to that fucking corner back there.
Okay, on you.
We're gonna cross you guys.
Yeah, that's on our right hand side.
Okay.
Crossing.
Jack, just
Easy fire.
dig us some trenches.
Yeah, cover that.
Okay, digging.
Crusty, let's try and get the high ground of this building.
Careful, it could be the guys in the top of the
Digging.
moss firing at us as well.
Mark, we'll follow
They
the
might have
Covering
decided
left side
they
here.
want to get in the fight.
Behind you.
Stacked, opening. Hallway.
Halfway.
Tim, were they firing on you?
I'm in.
It was either
Possibly, I don't know.
Tim. I think it was coming through the gate.
Shit, it opened into my face.
It was possibly coming through the gate.
You know, our sort of 230.
Yeah, it's coming.
Pushing.
I'll cover the rest of the courtyard from here.
Building I was in.
Yeah, no, I'll take the left one, I'll take city on the right. Stand by, watch for them damn suicide bombers. If one walked up right now, we'd be fucked, but, you know, we have to wait for Ace 2.
Yeah, open it.
At this
Someone
speed,
watching the gate behind me, or do I need to rotate to that?
yeah, keep an eye on that as well. I mean, I've got it in view, but
I'll just watch it then.
yeah. Check the doors and that gate, and then Thomas check somewhere inside the courtyard. Nick, yeah, check across. And I'll try to take the short one on my right here.
I'm seeing shadows, second floor of the building.
They're in that building.
Okay, alright.
Ares 2's in there. Yeah, Ares 2's in there.
All I know is I saw the shadow overhead.
They're up on the roof now.
Ooh, stop behind me.
Yeah, I see the hostage. Yeah. In the middle window? Oh, one guy running behind there?
Ares 1 absolute.
No eyes.
Yeah, watch this
Team
short
ready to
one.
start approaching waypoint 3,
Southwest
over.
corner of the building, it sounds like.
Yeah, this one. We can definitely shut up and do something over. We are still in the courtyard behind you, over.
Start getting ready to move on objective
Say again,
1.
Tim.
We're currently engaging some targets on the second
Stand
floor
by.
of the objective building, over.
Alright guys, let's start to move out. This one, we are still in the compound behind you. We will go through the opening below the building you're at, and we will start crossing over to the next site there to the south, over.
Actual copies. Be advised, we cannot see right below the building, but we can cover the
Someone check
out
left.
of to the east.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm right behind you, Tim.
Did you get the guy in the middle?
Alright.
Going out left. Oh, I'm stuck.
Negative.
Moving out.
Set.
But I've got cover on all. I've got cover on the
Last
two.
man moving.
Alright, I'm moving up this way.
Good.
Kelly, you keep watching that.
Yeah, I'm sat around the
Keep
left.
watching the rear there. I'm gonna keep
We're gonna
watching
move
the
up to that corner here.
I need a medic.
Yep, just move out behind me.
Bad though.
Moving.
Taking fire, move back in. Fuck it. I'm not doing it. No, not happening. We're gonna move out here.
Who's out there?
Alright.
Someone check the rear really quick. Alright, looks pretty good.
Oh, I'm
Same game again.
Moving this way.
Okay.
Roger, last one moving.
Stand by, just checking.
Follow Tim round to the right.
Hey, I got eyes on nothing. Never mind. Moving up.
Covering our rear.
Following.
Let me know when the last man's moving.
Moving.
Be advised, there's contact on the
You can
south
move in,
side
Tim.
of the objective building.
Yep, I'll move up.
He's somewhere to the south over there. Let me check the map really quick.
Is he? He sounded like he was further up
I'm
the
moving.
road.
Someone
to me.
someone cover the right side, someone cover the left side, and then
I'm moving,
our
cover
green
right.
team is going to start moving across. No, blue team cover.
That shot's west.
Jack,
I
come
got your
back.
back, Jack.
I'm back.
Jack, come back.
I'm
And then
pushing
someone
tight
else
to you.
cover towards the right here, Matt, maybe you, and then you cover the rear, Thomas.
Roger, I'm
And
covering
then
rear.
Jack, we'll cross over to that point, and then we'll
Immediately
cover them
hook round
as they
right.
move over.
Okay.
It's
I got
yeah,
smoke,
it's a
you
long
want me to
way.
throw
You
smoke?
can't hook into it.
Okay.
But alright, let's move.
Moving.
You need to put a smoke in?
Moving.
It's set. Pushing up.
Fucking hell.
I think we're taking fire
That
from
was
inside
pretty
the
accurate
compound.
fire.
You want me to cover that with the smoke?
Popping smoke. Do you see the shooter? Do you see the shooter?
I've eyes on one arm.
Apparently the one I was shooting at is down.
You can sort of peek through the gaps here.
Once the smoke develops, start pushing over.
Shooter. Pot shots at you, Ares 1, over.
Oh god.
You want to go first? You want
Red, blue push over.
I'll go first. Moving.
Keep your heads down. We're taking shots through the holes.
moving?
Okay. Keep your head down.
Push
Matt.
up to the edge,
Taking
down
shots
south.
through the fence.
Last man, are you last man? RPG into the second building. Alright. Jack, let's get ready to move.
Alright, we're hooking in right.
Yeah.
Okay, on, ready?
Hey,
Watch
stand
it.
by. Stop. What's that on the roof there? Oh, he's dead. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, hook red.
Moving.
Blue stay. Yeah.
This is actual, be advised, we have RPG.
Right corner clear.
about
Moving to building.
that building.
Okay, go ahead.
Blue,
Move forward
move
a
in
little
as
bit.
well.
Okay, we're moving a little
In
bit,
corner.
Thomas.
Moving up.
Alright.
Eyes on
Come,
friendlies.
we're gonna...
Contact
yeah.
fire. He's armed, but he's not. Yeah, okay.
He's on the objective.
Oh, okay.
Come
We're
on
gonna
in here,
start clearing the
Thomas,
building
into
to our
the
left.
compound.
Blue, stay outside cover.
Crossing
We'll
line
clear the
fire.
first building here.
Crossing.
Got window.
Oh, okay. Just moving to the door. Okay. Moving in. Going in left. Left corner clear.
Going in.
Moving in. Ground floor clear.
Building clear. Oh, ground floor clear.
RPG guys dead, over.
Friendly's back out. RPG guys step. We're coming around to you.
Coming out. I'm on you, Tim.
Jack, we're gonna push to that next corner over there, that one.
Okay.
You're gonna be on point. Check for mines and
3,
shit like
2,
that.
1.
Blue team,
Move.
get ready. You're gonna follow us once we are set. Alright, go Jack.
Get moving.
Moving. We're taking
Cross the
fire
right.
from the compound.
Set.
Nope. That's from the mosque. We're taking fire from the mosque. This one, we're taking fire from the mosque over.
I stand with shot, Tim. I can't really run.
Okay, we're moving up slowly, Thomas.
You what shot?
Copies, we'll try
My
and get
stamina.
into the second year, over.
It's either the mosque or the blown up building in between us.
I'm gonna peek right.
Say again, Ares 1, over.
It's either the mosque or the blown up building in between us, over.
Let's move to this corner over here. Right
Copies, we didn't hear it from the blown up
I'll
building,
smoke
so
you,
it's further.
and then once the smoke develops, you guys push over to us. I need a medic on Jack, and I
No,
need
no,
someone to cover Maria.
I'm uninjured.
But why can't you run?
It's just because my stamina was dead.
Again, Jack doesn't need a medic.
I'm heavy
Nah,
body.
never mind. He was just lying to me.
It doesn't lie. Just misunderstood. Okay. We need to clear these
You all
buildings.
set? Blue team
Go ahead and
set?
cross,
Are you all
Thomas.
here? Alright. Once blue team's here, take over security behind us, and Jack and I will go into the next building on the right here.
Ready?
Alright, let's go.
Going. Opening door. Going in left. Left.
Yeah.
Ground floor clear. Stairs.
Got eyes on the
Moving up.
staircase.
Actual, I think I got the guy taking pot shots.
Entrance.
Aris 1, over.
Slicing. Okay, going in, going left. Left corner clear. Top floor clear. Balcony. Oh, quick check. Yeah,
Mhm.
balcony clear.
Moving back out. Building clear. Alright, let's move up. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, that's very British of you too.
Bloody hell. Alright. There's an opening to that left side. We're gonna go for that building there.
Alright, come on, guys.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna smoke left and right side of our approach because
I'll toss left, you toss right.
who's got the most smoke grenades left?
I've
Jack,
got
how many you
6.
I've got 4.
I've got
I
6.
want 2
Solid
on the
round,
left and 2 on the right.
Okay, I'll throw right.
Throwing them.
Popping.
I got 2.
This one
One
we
right.
got to approach the compound.
Throw on
over.
left.
2 thrown right.
Make sure someone covers the rear.
2 left.
Okay, I'm doing rear mech. I think
They
if
both
firepower
bounce
is needed.
together.
Okay.
Once they develop, green team will go for this building, blue team will go for the
Right's
wall
developed.
and start hooking right.
Left is
into the
developed.
compound
Thomas,
for
we're
the
headed
next building.
straight out the
Yeah.
arch to
We're
the
gonna
wall.
we're gonna head for the wall
Roger
first
that.
of all, and then we're gonna look inside.
Okay,
Alright,
we need to
blue
move.
team ready?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Go, moving.
Moving.
Let's go.
We might take fire from the
Blue's
inside, so
moving
be very
who, right?
careful.
Yep.
Yeah, move.
I'll set on right.
Last one moving.
Set on right.
Go in, go in.
Okay.
I don't want to
Going
stay
in.
outside.
Left corner clear. Ground floor clear.
Watch for windows. Alright, move back out the way we came in.
There's a door
Ground
this
floor,
way, Tim.
This one's clear. Yeah, hook in and go for the building.
Alright,
Jump on.
stop now.
Moving back.
Coming out.
Is there an entrance on that side?
Alright, I'm going in.
No, you are all alone. Oh my god.
It's
With
that
Mary
little
and
bit of
Joseph.
my ass,
This
never mind.
guy's dead. It's literally a dead man. Jack with me.
Okay, moving.
Blue team try and hook into the courtyard and
Okay.
Alright, I'm on you, Tim.
I thought you were following me, Nick, my bad.
Alright,
No mines detected.
alright,
Want us to
opening.
hook into the courtyard behind us?
You cover the staircase
Alright.
and check this.
Okay, come right stairs.
Blue, just come with us actually, whatever.
Now we're tightening up. We can see you through the window to
Alright,
your
let's move
left.
up.
Running around to the west of your position, over.
Hug this wall. Let me check this window.
Possible suicide bomber west. Up the stairs.
Okay, moving.
Gonna check this corner. We got a wall to
Okay.
the right that will protect us.
Mhm.
Top floor clear.
I'm not sure about high.
Door.
Check this. I'm gonna open. Opening. Gonna move. Moving.
Oh, okay, continues. Oh, damn. I didn't know this continued. Oh, fell down the
down.
stairs.
Alright, go back down. Go back down, Jack.
Oh, we have 2 CIA.
Alright, our building's pretty much clear. Wait, keep going, guys.
We are outside your building to the west.
Alright,
Tim.
go ahead and occupy this building then.
Break, break, break. Eyes on armed BTR. I'm gonna engage. Approximately 300.
This one, eyes on.
If needed, we've got an RPG lying on the ground.
I'm firing.
West of the building.
Shots, can I get real quick?
Yeah, you guys, the 3 of you, go ahead.
BTR gunner down.
Okay. Moving.
Copy that. Moving up.
Right out this window. 300. Oh,
Okay, coming in behind you.
yeah. I engaged the gunner. The gunner's down. It's not active.
Jack, once they're
BTR's moving
set up
north.
in a good 360, come down to me. We're gonna go for the last building.
Okay. Tim, the BTR's moving north.
This one, the BTR's moving north, over.
Gunner was dead, but
Copies, we got audible on it.
Really
no eyes
open.
on it.
I'm gonna
Alright.
close this door.
yep.
Alright, we're gonna go for
I'm
the
gonna
last
get
building.
shot in the back.
Okay, got that. You disappeared, Tim. Okay. Okay, covering left.
I see it, I see
I'm
it.
gonna test
Want me to
whether I can
cross?
shoot through the window.
No.
There's an RPG.
Is the gunner dead for sure?
Yeah,
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Oh, they must be gone.
Nope,
they got a
he's
new
not
gunner.
Tim, there's an RPG if you need it.
I think I got him. Go ahead and cross.
Okay, crossing. I'll set up on the other side of the wall. Okay, set.
Crossing.
Okay, falling in.
Going. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Any friendlies in here? Alright, I'm gonna open.
No mines detected.
I'm gonna purpose flashbang. Throwing. Going in.
Going in.
Nothing.
Windows.
Nothing. Alright.
It's coming out.
There's just one. We've cleared the compound. We're now looking for intel over.
There was 2 laptops in that building
Yeah, I
with the 2
saw that.
CIA agents.
We're gonna clear that one last though. We're gonna go for the right one first. That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going
And
to
clear the roof. Alright, go ahead and set up.
set.
Alright, moving. Set.
Moving. Cross. Continuing.
Alright.
There's one actual over.
Stand by. Go for it. Go for the yeah.
Oh, we haven't cleared the entrance.
The upper one now.
Yeah.
We haven't cleared the upper bit yet.
Okay, we'll take that first, I guess.
Contact. Oh. Well, oh. No, never mind. It's good. Right.
Moving right.
Left. Checking left.
Yep. Building room clear.
Alright, let's move back down.
Oh my, yeah. Everybody's
Did you see any intel on this one at all?
Not that I remember.
Alright. And I didn't see anything, you know, that looked like I could pick it up either. Not like, it just looked like the standard. Friendly's coming in.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick
Like the standard fucking stuff that spawns there.
Yeah,
Oh, he's coming up.
To the north.
Here, I'll get this one.
You guys are not supposed to be collecting intel. You need to cover your sectors, right?
Then.
I mean, I appreciate the initiative, but if you're not covering, no one is covering, that means we're all dead. Alright, how much intel did you collect? 2 laptops?
2 laptops.
I got a laptop, yep.
I've taken photographs of both
Did you
the
take
deceased.
photographs of 2 unarmed? So we are still looking for, yeah, a bunch of
9?
them.
Is it? It's 5 and 7, isn't
It's
it?
like, no, it's like we gotta account for 7.
I haven't checked out on this balcony.
Yeah, we checked on
Yeah, we checked it.
That Teleron.
Okay.
Actual,
You
this
guys
is
checked
the
the
one
last
coming
one?
over.
Actual over.
Right, we found 2 laptops and 2 dead CIA intel officers over.
Actual copies. I presume both dead. Over.
Yep.
Yes, over. Did you check them for intel?
Yes.
Negative. I didn't.
Yes, I did, Tim. I didn't see any interaction.
Waypoint 2, we'll regroup there quickly, and I think one of my guys is going to need some medical attention, some stitching. We'll then move on to the whole Overwatch 2 Waypoint 4 phase. Over.
Copy that out. Alright, we're gonna start moving out back to the friendlies.
Actual slight correction, we'll regroup in behind this little compound north of Overwatch 1, so we have some cover there instead of exposed on Waypoint 2. Over.
Alright, we
Behind
need 2 smokes on the
that's
right
what
and
means
2
we're
smokes
moving
on the
out.
left again.
Okay,
All
I'll
that crossing.
deploy to the right.
Are we moving?
Yes, we will move out shortly, we're just popping smokes.
Okay, 2 out to the right. Deploying 2 to the left.
Yeah, I got 1 on the left, and
You want me to
Gonna
throw the
push
other one?
There's
second one
one
to the
beside
left
your
as well.
on the stairs, so I want to make sure they've got
Tim, if you want to grab smoke grenades out of my backpack,
yeah.
you're welcome.
Look, we're gonna go straight for that one, for that straight building there.
Okay.
Alright, prepare to move.
Okay,
Green
Ready?
move.
I'll go first for blue.
Right.
Move.
Moving. Straight for the one actual's at.
Yeah,
Moving.
moving.
Okay, double timing.
Double time.
Friendly's coming in. Friendly's coming in.
Copy. All clear here.
Move through the back into the courtyard here.
Okay. I don't actually know the layout of this building that well. Okay.
Blue team occupy the trench you had before. Thomas actually stay with me and Jack take his spot.
Okay.
Copy.
You guys know
Watch
where
the
to
moss
One
to your
get back
left.
in the courtyard over.
Like anyone's on the wall anymore. I'm gonna take this corner one over here.
Down so you can get some quick medical treatment. I think it just needs to be stitched. Over.
you take care of the courtyard, Matt, and I'll keep an eye on your right.
Which way are you watching?
I'll to your right, so sort of west. But east.
Oh, whoa! I was inside and then I wasn't.
We have a minaret tower as well that we can possibly use right over
Yeah,
there.
but you're probably gonna get sniped. Like I said, one of my
Where'd
guys
Mick go?
got
When you just
sniped.
here? Oh, he's oh,
Right,
there he is.
from I don't know even where.
Yeah, that's a good point. Otherwise, down by waypoint 4, from what I could see, there's some good buildings with rooftops, so it's possible you can get
Mick, the impulse goes from the left covered.
if you work your way down and then get on top of those roofs, you can probably see.
Okay, then I'm taking the middle one.
Would you like to occupy them then?
Yep, I've got right.
Yeah, we can do that as well if you want to do that. So
Don't forget this entrance to the left that we originally came into.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Thank you.
I actually killed it, but it's probably still operational, so someone else can get back into it. Alright, so I guess what I'm gonna do then is I'll cross over. Will you just follow us then, I guess?
yeah, let's work together a bit now since our numbers are a little low.
I'll move like this. Like this.
Alright, Jack, I'm briefly gonna pack mags, so just heads up.
Like this, and maybe through here or something like that. And then I can set up here, you can push over, and then
I've still got 8 fills, so
approaching this wall here.
I'm gonna bother packing.
Alright.
I reload often and repack often.
move on me.
How many KIs?
Okay, just cancel it then. Oh.
It finished.
Oh, okay.
Move with me. 2 is going to be...
You only have to repack 1 or 2, it's pretty quick.
Mark over here.
Copy. I thought we were going with them.
We'll be following them.
Okay, on you. I'll cover high.
Alright. Green with me.
On. Follow.
Blue, push over to my east here and just push up with me. We'll take the corners here real quick.
Roger.
Moving.
Moving up.
Yeah, you take this corner. Matt, just go with him. Actually, Matt, yeah, no, stay with Jack really quick. Yeah, one of you, just Thomas, just stay with, or you, yeah.
Alright, I'll stay with Jack.
Yeah, you guys, alright, you guys need to occupy this, I need to talk to 2. Alright, you lot. Come on. We've secured the cross, the crossing here, you can push over to the next one.
Which one are we pushing to?
No, we're not moving, we're covering.
I want 2 to push over to that next one, we're basically securing down the street.
Dead body that's up on there.
Alright, I need you guys to check your corners, not the other ones. Your friendlies between the 2 are, you know, moving through you now.
Okay.
Right, Earth, Kelly, whenever you're ready, you move first. Mark and I will be behind afterwards.
Okay, moving.
Okay, switch.
I need you to check your own corners, not the other ones. You got friendlies moving between you now.
Right.
Nick, yeah.
Right, Mark, let's move. Friendly's crossing.
Crossing.
I'm gonna set up on this corner here.
Alright, Jack and Matt, prepare to move.
Okay.
Move over to where the friendlies are.
Moving.
Alright, move. Move, yeah. Yeah, I need one of the guys that have crossed to cover the northwest so that we don't get shot in the rear.
Okay, on me, Matt.
Going north, Tim.
Right, set.
Alright, I'm crossing.
Okay, I can do this.
Crossing. Alright, last 2 go.
Moving up. Crossing.
Green's gonna take point, we're gonna follow this natural thingy here.
Okay, falling back in. Right, on you, Tim.
Yeah, move up here, move up on point and push us out to that corner there.
Okay.
Guns up. Move slow as well. And remember to check your corners. Jack, just don't go up across the open here.
Cover and go ahead and pass me.
Moving up.
Okay, moving around the corner.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, my bad.
Oh, sorry.
Either way.
Set.
Yeah, I got rear.
Okay, moving up to the other guys.
Alright.
I'm watching that right up the road still.
Let's move through that there. I'm gonna cross.
Alright, Nick, I think it's time for us to pull up to them.
Got contact. East.
Suicide bomber possibly.
Oh!
I'm up. Tim, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good
call, Jay.
Nice.
Right.
Tell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and do it this way. You guys occupy this corner. Someone make sure that he's covering down there. Ideally, the machine gunner. Second team. Ares 2.
Move up.
You guys go ahead and start crossing towards that, through that, and then once you set.
I got your spot, Jack.
Cover. No,
take
you cover
contact
down the
from
east.
down the right
I'll
side
cover
on the
this
street
road.
here, so I want to go in between those shit thingies
So you
there.
cover down basically where the suicide.
I'm gonna look over you.
There's something floating over there.
Okay.
Okay, Earth push to this corner.
No, it's just the oil thing.
Expect brass to rain down the back of your shirt.
Where am I going?
That way.
Moving.
You want to come up now? Over there.
Watch your right side, that's where we took fire from.
Okay.
Whenever you two are ready,
Moving.
we'll be a little bit behind.
Moving.
Mark, let's go.
Moving.
Take the
Up on there, Matt.
Easy.
gap here.
Mark and I
Easy.
on the side of the gap.
Behind you.
How does it look on your side? Earth?
Oh, it's pretty clear.
Tim,
Thomas.
you nearby?
Yep. Yeah, I'm right behind you.
It looked like when we were in one of our positions that we saw armed contacts on the roof of Objective 2.
Possibly armed contacts on the roof of Objective 2. 2 for 1 coming over.
Cover Ares 1 as they cross.
2 over.
Are you guys set? Can we push on over?
Copy, we're set now, over.
Rear team, go ahead and cross to the others.
Right, Earth, you saw the
Cross the Ares 2. I'll take the rear.
the south.
Alright.
Crossing.
That is this direction.
Crossing.
Moving as well.
On you go, Mick.
Okay, moving.
Back.
Alright.
Last man moving.
Jack on me, we're gonna move to
Fit
the
in
next
here,
compound
Thomas.
through the open. Blue team
Yeah, I'll
behind
take this
green team.
corner.
We're right behind you, Tim.
Yeah, we're not
Ooh,
staying here
that's a
for long,
shitty
let's go.
corner.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you covered.
Careful, it's
I'm
not-
watching.
Green hook right, blue
Right.
hook left.
We're moving up.
Moving left.
2 for 1.
2 over.
Go ahead and start. Go ahead and start moving.
Copy.
That direction.
We're not clearing these buildings, Tim.
Okay, moving.
Cross over.
Copy.
Mark, you and I will move a little bit after.
Yeah, just keep going for that opening there.
Okay, moving.
Moving.
I'm watching the door sort of.
We got the corner, we're set.
Okay, I haven't cleared those buildings.
Alright, my team, we're gonna continue. Let's go.
Yep.
On me, green in front, blue behind.
2 said we got most of the entrances covered, I think, yeah.
Alright, I'm watching these
Move in
two
front of me,
entrances.
Jack.
I can see them
Blue
both on my
behind me.
screen. Mark, watch behind us.
Behind.
Leave,
Copy.
blue leave some space behind us, we're just gonna move up.
Okay, good to cross.
Crossing. Oh bloody hell.
And is Thomas already up here?
I'm behind you.
Cross past me.
Crossing.
Go with Tim.
Moving.
Matt.
Moving up. Last man moving.
Covering. You can cross, Jack.
Crossing.
Blue, go ahead and cross to the next one here.
Roger. Moving up with
Cross
that
that one. Someone cover, you know.
High lowing you,
cover-
Tim.
Going to the right side.
Covering immediate left.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving Tim. Last man in blue.
Alright. I'm gonna cross as well.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah, cover that.
Last man
I'm hearing
moving.
vehicle.
Jack with me.
I'm hearing
There's
vehicle
one
south
out of the one
southwest 200 205.
South southwest. There's 2. Go ahead and start crossing over.
Thomas, you're about 2 meters from the
For sure
corner
vehicle.
if you need to bail out.
Roger.
Behind you.
Thanks.
2 copies, we're on the way to you.
So directly the way I'm looking.
Okay. I'm looking over your helmets towards the distant.
Move in, move in, move in.
Okay.
Alright.
Crossing.
Crossing your fire path.
Set up
Alright.
these little low walls.
Kresge.
And I cross over.
Kresge.
He's on the other side.
I'll take my team. I will occupy that building in front of us.
Yep.
Once we are set, you can go ahead and start crossing over to the next one, and
Yep.
then you can occupy your final SBF position to support us while assaulting 2.
Tim,
My
that
guys
vehicle's
on me.
directly
On you,
behind
Tim.
me, on the other side of that
No,
wall.
we move
We're
up
gonna,
to
we're gonna go ahead for that next building.
Right, we'll hold
Green
360
up front,
here. The
and
other
then
team is
blue
going to
behind us.
occupy the
Let's
building
go.
to our
Okay.
northeast.
What the
Once
fuck
they
is that?
occupied that, we're
Okay,
going to move
moving.
on across the road and
covering door.
Got high window.
Knock me on the shoulder when you're ready, Tim. Going in and going in left. From clear.
Doorway.
Okay, right corner clear. Going in left. Left corner clear. Stairs. Going upstairs.
Checking the doorway. Alright.
Moving
Moving up with you. Someone, blue team, stay low.
Room clear.
I'm watching right.
Oh, opening door. Peeking left.
Yep.
Left clear.
Watch out for the damn roofs. Bloody hell, I'm stuck. Bloody hell.
Okay, moving. You want me to move out right then?
Alright, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
moving.
yeah, with you.
Opening. Going in. Room clear. Stairs. Going up.
Yeah, with you.
There's clear.
Is that us? Is this
Balcony.
the door?
Moving out into balcony.
Yeah, that's us.
Balcony clear.
Alright,
Falling
move
back
back
in.
down. Blue, move up second, to the second level.
Moving up.
I'll assign you roles as you come up. Thomas, cover the rear.
Roger.
Matt, cover the doorway. Mick, cover the frontier.
Oh, taking fire. Northeast.
This is one we're taking fire from objective number 2, over. Alright, you all set? Jack,
You copy,
move
so
back
we're gonna
down.
get ready to
Set.
cross the road and into that building then, over.
I see him.
Jack, cover the, this here.
Yeah, hold it.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's above us, alright.
Yeah, fall that
Yeah,
thing,
cover
Scott.
just basically from my exact position.
Yep.
2, this is 1 coming over.
That firing enemy is down.
Alright, we have killed 1 enemy, and we are now set in this building, waiting for you to cross over.
You copies, we're about to cross in a minute here, over.
right. Mark and I will set up on this and watching both sides of the road. Earth, Kelly, you just both get ready to cross them.
Copy.
Right.
Did they
I'm
clear the
watching
top
east
floor
here.
of this place?
Where's the
there
objective
another
from,
floor?
from our
Yeah.
bearing, Tim?
The objective is just across
You
the
wanna
next
do
buildings.
that?
They will, those 2 will occupy these
I think it'll
buildings,
probably be
and
safe.
then we will start crossing over to them.
Okay, so it's directly north,
Push
very
it
much
down,
then,
don't
or
fall.
northeast.
Let's do it.
Northeast.
Watch out for
And what's going to happen next
Matt's
time
gonna
is,
clear the upper roof of this, the upper level.
Go
we
ahead,
already
Matt.
cleared that.
What did you? Okay, I wasn't sure.
I can't get the menu.
Hang on.
Alright, Jack,
That
for the
vehicle's
next
starting to
phase,
build a
what's going to happen is,
We're in.
I'll set up blue team somewhere, we'll cross first, set up the explosive, blow it, and then as everyone will cross again.
Yeah. Do we want to do the horrifically dodgy trick of building a trench around the explosive? Probably not.
No, I don't want to do horrific tricks with explosives.
Yeah, I thought that would be the response. I don't want to do them
Horrific
either.
tricks with explosives lead to horrific death.
Yeah. Hopefully, it should just be the one chart I have.
Alright, so whatever that vehicle is, it sounds like it might have a turret. Just like, you know how they make that noise
A
when
turret?
the turrets turn?
Yeah, the wine.
Yeah, it's got that whine of like a turret turning.
I don't know. No, sorry.
Building, we're clearing the
From
top floor
now,
now.
what direction?
Copy that. Let me know once you've occupied your SBF position, and I'll start moving to set up the explosive on the wall side over.
Okay.
Sorry, I had long range. What's up?
Almost directly south.
I'm just covering the short floor, by the way, nothing else. Maybe I'll move over here.
Upstairs.
Copy up.
Wait, could that be the oil pumps and they make noise?
Yeah, it could be those as well. They make this similar
Okay.
sound as well.
Yeah, they're noisy.
It's kind of got like it's a very consistent. So
Contact from this object from 2.
No eyes on it. Building's blocking my view.
get the hell.
Are you engaging?
That wasn't me that shot.
Alright,
One, this is
And are
2,
you?
over.
No.
go for 1.
Set up in the
That's
building now. Be
downstairs?
advised, we can't provide perfect cover, but we can remotely cover you.
Alright, Jack.
Yep. Right.
We're gonna cross over to that one there.
Oh, it's cross.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Jack and I will cross now.
Moving.
Ares 2's
Alright,
firing.
crossing.
Can we
Open it.
opening?
I don't see like one, no.
Okay. Moving.
Partially.
Woo! No.
I'm getting.
Alright, this one we can't approach the compound. We are. Alright, this one we can't approach the compound. We're taking fire from objective number 2. You see where it's coming from?
Negative. There is 2 towers.
No, fucking hell.
Oh, wow.
It's potentially from the towers.
I don't even know where.
No.
That sounds close.
I'm running out of this.
That was.
I'm getting shot at.
I
I
got
don't know where it's coming from.
Is it
Yeah.
possibly the buildings to our northwest?
Yeah. That's just
Oh, I
to my
think it's
northeast
behind the
though.
wall.
That's just northeast.
Wall next to us, next to the green
One
house.
There's a 2 over.
Left side of the green.
one.
We can't really get
Yep.
eyes on them. Likely that you can move
I
a
have
little
eyes
bit
on
to
them.
the south where you can try and
This
get eyes
one.
from the crossroad there.
This one, I have eyes on the contacts. They are
I see
between
the guy.
the little storage facility,
Can't
the
shoot him
southeast
from
of
here.
objective 2 and objective 2 on the road, left side over.
Hello, anybody up?
Yeah,
Right.
we're
We're
up.
all up.
If you can shoot them, then shoot them.
I can't shoot
Contacts
him.
on the
He's
street down the road.
left side of that green tower behind the fence. Right there.
I think it's
Jack, are you with me?
Yep. High low.
He's still up. It's the further one.
Yep. Dead.
Alright, he's out. This one we got the contact down over. That's more though. Ooh, bloody hell. Did one of you guys use the roof?
Matt's down.
Lone?
Yeah, we're up on the roof.
Are you guys taking fire?
He said Matt's down. So Matt got.
You get him?
We're leaving the roof. It is not a good.
Yeah, that's why I
Be
wanted
advised
you
we
on the
still have
on the
contact
windows.
behind the wall next to that tower on the south
Let's try it again.
Give 1 second, reloading. Okay, ready to go.
Alright, I'll reload as well.
Like high low.
Okay.
Anywhere
Second
specific in the wall you want to go to? Like the one I'm pointing at right now?
Yeah, maybe where you see where the trees are, I like trees.
Like this one. Right.
Like that
right,
one?
Right front. Okay, that one.
Like that one, yeah.
Okay. Cover me, I'll double time it
Alright.
across.
Yeah, I'll move with you just to cover you.
Okay.
In case I have to drag you back. Like
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Moving now.
Alright, we're gonna cross over now. Yeah, let's go.
Give us
Awesome.
1 moment. We're bandaging and getting ready.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go to the fucking openings, just fucking put down. Ooh, bloody hell. Put down an explosive right here.
Yep, 1 second.
We'll be crossing in 1 mine.
No, don't go to the opening, yeah. Alright. Is it set? Are you ready?
Yep, it's set. Oh.
Alright, let's start crossing back.
Okay, moving.
Contact beyond. Crossing. Ooh, far from the left. Might get hit. This one we are being engaged from the southeast over.
Yeah, south.
Okay.
No eye so far, over.
Maybe, do we want Mick here so you
Don't
can...
blow it yet. Don't blow it
Yeah,
yet.
no.
Blue,
Coming up, there's nothing there.
it's behind the
Are we
buildings.
going on this roof?
There's one, the enemy contacts behind the buildings to your southeast, in the open somewhere over.
2 copies, got eyes on 2, possibly KIA, and possibly 2 more
Jack,
running
just
about.
move out of this again, of this opening. You'll move just into this building here really quick. Blue, just keep occupying your building for right now.
Okay, I'll take,
You will-
I'll take the window.
How big's the blast radius of that explosive?
Pretty big.
The road
This should we should be safe from here though, as long as no one's
The friendlies on the roof.
as long as no one's
If it's
directly
on.
looking at it.
Alright,
Within this distance, we'll be fine.
I'll let them know when to take cover. I'll give them a countdown.
Yep.
Alright, Blue, just stay where you are. We're gonna blow it up. It's east, alright.
Yeah, it's definitely east.
Alright, Jack, just come with me.
Yep.
It's inside that building, I believe. Eh? This
I'm
one,
firing at that wall. I believe there's someone shooting out of that small window.
You see
somewhere to the east.
He's on the right side. Yep, dead.
Magazine.
He's dead.
Got one.
Oh, okay, no,
You
he
guys
just
up?
ragdolled.
Mick's down. Thomas.
I'm good.
Alright, take care of Mick. Third guy cover.
He's coming in. Coming in.
I was literally coming out to drag you.
You can't see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go cover down the other opposite end of the road. Tim.
Cover the rear behind me. Cover
Yeah,
the rear
that's
behind
what I'm
me.
doing.
Look out the far first.
Is Mick back up?
I'm back up.
Crashing him up.
Alright, Thomas, take care of him. Third guy cover. And then once you're set, let me know.
Did you kill the guy that shot Nick, Tim?
Yes, he's dead.
That's a scary place up there.
One, this is standby. 2, this is 1 coming over.
Go for 2, over.
Alright, I need you to take cover in a couple of seconds because we're gonna
Grenade?
blow the explosion. Yeah, we're being grenaded now. I'm injured.
Yeah, same.
Just let me know when you're about to detonate it and we'll take cover from it. Trying to figure out where those grenades are coming from as well, over.
Behind some wall somewhere.
I think it was
Are you
somewhere
guys
to
set
the
again?
east.
Bandaging torso.
What was that again?
Are you guys covering your sectors again?
He's still patching up, Nick.
Mick is good to go.
Got a guy.
Literally everything's bleeding,
Yep,
goddammit.
we're all back on our sector.
Yeah, I just had my torso
Alright,
wound.
you'll have to occupy it for a little bit longer. Someone just threw a grenade at me and
I think I got the guy that threw a grenade at you.
oh, you did.
Yep, trying to get back up on this count.
Okay, you want to call in the explosive detonation then?
Well, yeah, I'll count down on long range. 2 for 1.
Green.
Go for 2, over.
Alright, take cover in 5,
Oh, I'm bleeding
4,
again.
3, 2, 1. Explosion. Over.
All down?
Sarah.
Oh yeah, it's down.
Alright. Let's move back out, Jack.
Okay.
Blue, cross over to us.
Okay, we're on the way.
Alright, go ahead, Nick. I'll come last.
I've got southeast, so just
Crossing.
Thomas?
Right behind you, Tim. You want me?
Yeah, we're going.
We're gonna cross over to that wall in a second and hook in.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm smashing stuff up. We'll be down in a second. I'm covering him.
Copy.
Alright. Where's the rest? Where's the rest of blue?
there's still.
Matt just said something about Thomas's.
Then what, going left? Oh, yes.
Okay,
Rescue
here they
him on
come.
the roof,
Moving
Ronan.
Let's go.
I'm
Come on.
looking northeast right now.
Jack with me.
On you.
Yeah, I'll be with you. I'll cover the east.
Green will cross first, we'll cross to the left side of the wall, then blue will cross, and then we will hook inside the compound.
Got it.
Jack, let's go.
I'll be on the other side.
Alright, moving.
watching northwest, western.
Moving.
Go further left. There's holes in this part of the wall.
Last minute.
Blue, go. Cover me, I'm just looking.
Right, I'm going in front of you, Matt.
Okay, here. Out on a bush.
Contact!
Arma bush, the deadliest.
Contact where? What's the contact?
270. Moving
Kill
up
it.
to our position.
Kill it.
He's got a gun.
Engage! Yep, 2 KIA.
Jack with me. We are going to hook in a second here.
Right,
To that
on you.
first building here. Alright, moving.
Going left.
I'm gonna take
Left
the
arm
corner.
clear.
They just.
Blue, move in. Take this corner we're at. Jack,
Checking windows.
Jack and I will move alongside down here, checking the windows.
Got this corner.
Right.
Clear. 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 Peeking out.
Check rear. Yeah.
No contact scene. Alright, pushing up to the other corner.
No, don't. Thomas, Matt, go ahead and take over this. Thomas, just stand by for right now.
Roger.
Jack, we'll cross over to the next one there.
Okay, moving in.
Right, moving.
Moving.
Bloody hell.
Alright, I'm with you, Tim. No mines detected.
Checking windows again.
Okay,
I'm gonna check the windows.
I'll cover along.
Make sure that no one's laying down as well when checking.
Yeah.
Move into the corner here.
Yep. Behind you. We've got
Reloading.
two dead security guards there. I'm taking a picture of them.
Yeah, let's move back. Alright, Jack and I will go for the entrance in front of you, Mick. Mick, cross over to us.
Okay. We take that corner?
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Yeah, just...
And then Matt and Jack, you'll take the next barracks, this one.
Okay, moving.
I'm gonna cross as well.
On me!
Thomas, take the rear spot with me. No, Matt, you go with Jack.
Okay, going in. One clear.
On your rear.
Room clear. Clear.
Make sure you keep your eyes open for that.
Barracks clear.
Alright.
Right, Matt, let's move back.
Any intel on it?
Go ahead.
We'll check for that now.
Yeah, I'll check right now.
Right, is there any intel in that room that you're looking at?
Let's
Any laptops?
push up here.
Roger.
Not that I see.
Moving up. Ready.
Nothing obvious, Tim. Right. Right next. Matt's dead.
That's coming from the entrance.
Behind the corner somewhere.
Up.
I'm gonna move to this wall, Tim.
I'm moving to you.
I'm still in the barracks.
Drag out. Nick.
Tim, I'm still in the barracks. Matt is KIA.
Copy.
Fuck. Okay.
Alright. Nick, I'm gonna hook around. Actually, stand by 1 second. I got eyes on possible alive CIA personnel.
See anything?
I'm gonna push out on the right.
Yeah, ditto.
You see from there anything?
No. I hate this.
Moving back to my position.
Alright, Mick, just come back. We're just gonna approach that villa building from the rear, not from the front.
Okay, Tim, I'm still at the entrance, yeah.
Yeah, come with me.
Okay, cover me because I'm right where Matt died instantly. Right, ready? We'll move out in 3.
Mick, Thomas.
Shots from same
Direction.
This one, we're taking fire from
Keep degrees
outside
about.
the compound over. It's coming from my 40.
We're trying to get eyes on it.
Who do you want going with you, Tim?
Really find them. Over.
All of you.
Okay, I'm moving.
Coming out.
Reg up.
Yeah, don't go to the corner just
Alright,
yet.
Tim, I'm here.
We just
Don't
took
go
fire
to the
from.
corner. Okay.
It was coming from that direction somewhere. I don't know
Yeah.
where though. Could be the.
From the entrance area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could
sort
be
of
through the
versus
I think
SUVs
for
as well.
one.
2 over.
Yeah, I need you to get eyes on that entrance area to the northeast. We keep taking fire from there. I can't move up unless that's clear. Over.
Copy. We believe the enemy is behind the red containers. We can't really see him from here. Then we'd have to relocate. Over.
Copy that out.
Try to cheese him through the window.
Well, it's just. I see him there. He's behind the red container.
Direction.
Alright, this one. He's just behind the red container. You now well over.
You want us just smoke out in front and then we can cross behind?
Yeah, we will.
Copies. We can either try and use smoke grenade or Tube can try and
I'm gonna
switch
smoke it.
positions to take
Smoke
him
out.
over.
This one we're smoking over. But he's still gonna shoot at us even when we're in the building.
Yeah.
Alright, Jack, prepare to move.
Yep, you want to
Thomas,
call?
move to us.
I'm gonna put fire down.
Yeah.
3.
Alright,
2.
let's go, Jack.
1.
Yep.
Timing.
Thomas, go.
I'm across.
Crossed.
Let's go, Nick.
We have an entrance next to us around the back, Tim.
You want me to move across?
For sure, yeah.
Be advised, he's inside that warehouse building now.
I'm through the smoke.
He's in the warehouse building, second floor.
Okay.
Got your back, Jack.
There's a live hostage.
Yeah, reloading. 1 second, my window opened.
Take it, Tim.
Alright, Jack. Also, this one, I took 1k over. Alright, Jack, let's go. This one, we took 1k over.
Moving, Thomas.
Roger.
Copies. We got the contact so far in the warehouse
Slow.
building now.
We going in slow?
Yeah, hella slow.
Okay. I'm gonna
I'm gonna take
hook
this
left.
corner.
Yes.
I'm staying with
Two
you.
captures.
Yeah, I see him. Any explosives around him? I got 3
nothing
captured.
detected.
Yeah, I'll follow you, Thomas.
I got 2,
Roger.
5.
Whoa! Three contacts far on the other side of the building.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're all lined up.
Alright,
3 of them.
stay here, make sure that we don't get fucked up. The rest of you with me.
They're executing all the prisoners. All
I got
the.
I got 3. Rest of the team with me, we're gonna fall in. I'm gonna hook right. Someone check the balcony. We are coming in from the other side now.
Okay, I won't peek out.
Alright, we're inside the main room. Reloading.
We're on the other side of the building.
Okay, Thomas? Okay, there you
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just getting stuck here.
Alright, check the upstairs here.
Okay, Tim, I'm coming in from the other side.
I'm gonna move up.
I'm coming in from the other side. Don't
Yeah.
shoot me.
Thomas, stay where you are. Mick, stay where you are. Don't move up yet, Jack. We're gonna check that back here.
Okay.
This room.
On the stairs. I'll cover the stairs.
On you.
Clear. Alright, this room's clear.
No explosives
Alright,
detected.
we're gonna start moving up. I'm with you, Mick. Got right. Moving up.
Swinging left.
Going up.
I'm checking
There's
staircase.
balcony.
I'm gonna move up straight.
Balcony's clear.
On you, Tim.
Alright.
I'll cover this room over here.
Yeah. Yeah, cover it. Jack, we're gonna clear that right side first. Alright, I got long.
Okay. Okay,
Alright,
moving in.
I'm gonna check the shortcut. Alright, there you go. Moving in as well.
Taking the first.
Someone check the first room.
First room clear. Moving in
I got
second.
long. Alright.
Second room clear.
Second. Yeah.
Moving
Moving
in
up
the
with
right.
you.
Last room clear.
Alright, cover the staircase up, Nick. Oh, actually,
Okay.
never mind.
We're
Now,
really
you move up.
exposed from the windows.
Yeah, I know.
I'm right behind you.
I'm moving up.
Moving up.
Opening.
Stay low, Jack. I got right.
I'll follow Tim.
I'm moving behind it. Alright, fucking looks clear. Let's move back in.
Oh god, damn it. You unwounded?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Hey.
Move back out.
Moving back down.
Jack, go ahead and start taking screenshots of these lot. I'll capture the rest. Thomas, where you at?
Still bottom floor, there are
Alright.
laptops in here as intel, I think.
I'm collecting them, yeah.
Hidden on the wall.
I'm covering the way we came in.
Okay.
2 for 1.
Go for 2 over.
I've got eyes on 4 dead CIA dudes and 1 alive, 1 over.
I've taken pictures of 4 contractors dead.
Negative out. 4 contractors, they're dead. Are they armed or they're not armed?
Armed, yeah, four armed dudes. So far here.
No, they're not armed. I
No,
can definitely,
but there's other ones. Like that guy there.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's CIA or not.
He is
though.
though, because there's
No,
2
he-
more out there and there was 1 on the roof.
Oh, he is.
I've taken
yeah, he's
pictures of them
alive,
all.
actually. Whatever. Yeah, okay, so you got 4 of these, we got 1 of those. Alright, this one say again over.
So that adds up, because we had 2 in the previous one, so that's 7 and 5.
Again, 1 over.
I know we got all, but we don't have all the intel. What did you say to me before? Over.
Let me know once you've cleared the compound. My team will then move over to you so we can quickly regroup, do some medical treatment and whatnot, and then we're getting ready to move out of here. Over.
Collect this.
Negative. We will move back to you. Over.
Yeah, there was a laptop here as well. I missed.
Do that. Over.
Alright, we got all that. Jack with me, Mick and
Just other room.
Thomas, you guys stay here and try to secure the hostage.
Copy.
We'll try to clear out that last building.
Okay, 1 second, I'm
Check
reloading.
it for intel, and then once we've done that, we'll fuck off.
Okay, on you.
Right, this one, we have to check the final building to our north, to our east. Once we've cleared that, we're good to fuck off. Over. Alright, moving out.
2 copies. Over.
Crossing.
Crossing. Did you check out that other barracks as well on our right?
Nah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Covering.
I'm gonna flash it. Flash out. I'm not dying on the last fucking steps here. Alright, left, right, clear. Let's go click out.
Yep. Right.
Go. Alright, and then we still gotta check this one.
Yeah, can we not enter that one? I'm not.
Huh?
Can we-
No, that's not in trouble.
Okay. Covering. I'm gonna cross. Moving.
Yeah.
Set.
With you.
Okay, I'm gonna check the windows.
I checked them from the other side before.
Okay, moving in.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and open it.
All the way clear. First room clear.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead and check them individually. I'm gonna cover the front here.
Room clear.
Alright, prep the hostage and get ready to move out, going
Room clear.
southwest.
Room clear. Building clear. I just need to quickly deal with my medical.
How bad is it? Let's move back out first, come on.
It's not tourniquetable, it's my torso.
Alright. Are you dying immediately? Is your vision completely grey?
No, but it's slowly getting there.
Yeah, then we'll deal with it once we're back with the other
Do we
ones.
want to pick up...
Alright, you guys go ahead and start bringing the hostage back to waypoint 4 where the friendlies are in that building we came from.
we also have that...
Here, we're moving.
We also have Matt's body. The other one.
Yeah, it looks... I don't think we'll be able to get him. Thomas, do you have more body bags?
Negative.
Well, the vehicles aren't even
I've
here
got a
either.
body bag.
Alright, well, we'll not concern the bodies right now. Alright, Jack.
Yep.
Move. Alright, Nick, I'm with you. Nick, cover down here. I'll cover to your left. Jack, go ahead and cross. And then hostage, cross. I'll cover the way, actually.
Yeah, that's good.
Crossing.
I don't even need stitching.
Set.
Alright, I'm moving, Nick. Your last one. Go ahead and move. Go in for that building on the left, Thomas, yeah. And just put him down here.
Okay,
Alright,
cross
you guys
check.
just fall into this building.
Building.
2 for 1.
2 over.
Alright, we're back
I'll keep-
below you in the building.
I'll keep the door.
Dealing with medical now, over.
2 copies. Gonna get some guys down. So
Alright,
we
How the
Thomas,
fuck do I get over
take
this?
care of Jack.
Roger.
I just need
Control
stitching.
V or something?
Alright.
I think you could do with stitching Tim as
I,
well.
yeah, and I might need what you call it, blood as well.
Okay. You good?
Going down.
Check.
Danke.
Checking Tim. Oh yeah, you need.
Arm is wounded, but like it didn't reopen.
Wounded here.
It's just a large velocity wound to my head. It's nothing serious.
It's fine.
That's a large velocity wound.
Stitching.
Yeah, it didn't reopen, so it was like from the start, to be honest.
Okay, you good? Who else? Oh yeah. No, that's me.
Alright, I gotta go to the toilet. Hey, actual for one.
I
Oh,
just checked my blood because I've been
You're
bleeding.
Alright, I'm gonna
bleeding.
go to the toilet.
You're bleeding
for
from your
2 seconds
chest.
because I'll piss myself. Over.
Bandaging.
Actual copies. Out.
Terrible, Tim.
Stitching.
Krasky?
Once you're done, go upstairs and replace Earth, and Earth you can head down here and get treated.
You good?
Yeah.
Krasky?
Checking more.
Does any of you guys have
good.
a body bag?
I'm good. Thanks, though.
I do.
Yeah.
Mick has a body bag, I think.
We have one KIA in there. I don't know what we're doing with bodies.
Art, head upstairs, replace Earth.
Oh, no.
Copy.
Okay.
Going up.
I've got it. It's not in my backpack, but we got the body across the street as well.
Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're doing with bodies.
believe you.
I don't know if
Can
it's
you,
worth it.
Stitch my head.
Sure. Everyone got headshotted.
You have a body bag,
Our
right?
big brains, man. They're
Yeah,
hard to
same here.
avoid.
I got headshotted as well.
And you don't even have a medic to treat you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Have
You lost a lot of blood, oh no.
Yeah, I have to bandage all the time.
Right, Earth.
You good? Earth, you need help?
Yeah, he needs treatment.
Oh yeah, you need.
It never reopens.
Doesn't matter. You're good.
Thank you.
Right, head back to the roof. I'll stay here for a second and wait for Tim. He'll come back and we can discuss the next plan.
Next plan is fuck off.
Actually, while we wait, what do we need? Thomas, you didn't have any more body bags, did you?
Negative, but Mick has one.
I have a body bag, but we also have a KIA across the street, the direction I'm looking at.
Sorry?
God.
You don't need
Oh yeah, we took two.
Oh, God. And then our other
Surprise.
body bag is further in.
One round of the
was just gonna go out and get some body bags for the one guy.
Thomas, I'm gonna hide over here and use the restroom.
Are we dragging all of them back?
Copy on.
We
check
could
the
use
left
the
side.
SUVs for getting them back to the
Point my gun
vehicles.
Do you
away
want
from
to drive around
so
with
if I
SUVs
come
in the
back, I
city?
don't kill you.
We could escort the
Let's
SUV.
real quick.
Drive. If we clear, we could have one team move in advance and clear a path with the SUV, and then the SUVs follow a little bit behind. That way
Yeah,
we
the
can-
other body bags are way over here, and then I've got one more in here. So we've got two here, one here,
Yeah.
and one here.
we could have a team clear sort of a path that way and then hold it and then bring the vehicle in quickly and into cover. Load the body bags up, do the same. Body bag up here can probably be dragged or something down to a better spot if need be, so we don't have to park the SUV right in there. But we should be able to do it really. Then we
Right.
can get all the body bags back.
Do you want to do it? Then I'll start getting my team back towards waypoint 2, I guess.
Let's quickly we have one body bag inside the compound there, right?
No.
One guy that needs to be body bag.
Yeah,
Yes,
needs
he's
to
not
be.
body back though, he's in this
Yeah.
compound, I think.
And we
in this
had
one.
one behind in that building.
In this one? No.
Didn't we? Mick and Thomas said we had one guy in here that was dead.
Thomas?
Yeah?
Mick?
Is there that guy in that building?
Matt?
Didn't he die somewhere down here?
Wait, let me. No, didn't
Someone
Matt
said there
die
was
in the barracks?
Yeah,
Up
he
there?
died in the barracks. He didn't die on that side, Prescott. He died on the other side. Back
Someone
in
said
the...
that we needed two body bags, one for a guy in there.
Well, it's not a
Oh,
one
well.
from my team, so...
Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, my team will then take care of the body bags. We should have plenty. I have one.
Will
Actually,
you bring this guy with you as well then? In the SUV?
yeah, we'll bring him. Mick, I'm gonna. Is your body bag in the backpack? Yeah, I'm just gonna steal it so we have an extra there, just in case.
Okay, so you are taking your team, you get the one body from there, and this guy back into the objective, and then
Can you hear
you
me,
guys
Thomas?
take the SUV and
Yeah.
move
Okay.
down the street to here.
Push the button on my
And I'll
microphone.
start moving
Realized
across in
it
front of
wasn't
you.
working.
Yeah,
Alright.
and we set up security around here, and we're gonna park the vehicle, sort of try and get it in quickly, and well, sort of here. We probably can't get it into the compound, but secure this area, get the body bags in.
Oh god,
Right.
guy's getting
Copy.
fully pushed outside.
Right, all in Ares 2, start heading downstairs. Meet me on the northeastern side, just outside the building.
Copy that, moving.
Outside, let's go that way.
Who are you talking to?
No, the other ones that were just standing around here. Alright, we're gonna
get
push
to
back
the
outside.
SUVs. So,
Mick cover left, Thomas cover right. We're gonna push down to the street on the right.
Ellie, Earth, you two are gonna cross first into that hole in the wall and just cover
Okay,
it.
covering left. We're
Mark
pushing
and
out
I will be
forward.
right behind you. We're gonna use
Alright.
the SUVs to bring body bags
Ready?
and this
Alright.
prisoner guy back.
Ready.
Right behind you,
Yep.
Tim.
Okay.
Moving.
Earth, Kelly, cross.
Moving.
Alright.
We're gonna
Alright, Mark, I'll be taking this guy.
we're gonna cross in body teams. I mean, it's
You make
only
it out?
I'll be in
four
front
of
of
us
you.
left. Jack, we'll cross over to that left side. We'll move on the left side. You guys move on the right side. We have to secure the street from now on.
Okay.
Alright, crossing.
Crossing.
I'm gonna cover rear.
Alright, I'm covering. Moving up.
Okay.
Moving up.
We're moving too, I think, right?
Yeah.
I'll cover rear, Tim.
Yeah.
That'd be awkward.
Yeah, a second team move up along to the next opening and then we'll cross.
Will do.
Door closed.
I fear that the VIP's just been left on his own.
Opening to the right.
Yeah, I'm looking to the opening to the left.
What do you think, Tim?
Okay, we're set.
Moving. Sorry, I didn't listen.
I think the VIP's just been left alone in that building that he was in.
Alright, well... Maybe they're gonna pick him up afterwards. 2 for 1 coming over.
2.
Did you bring the VIP with you over?
Copy, the VIP is here, we're just about to mount up.
Okay.
Copy that out. Yeah, they have him. Push up to your corner, guys. Alright, this is a pretty much a dead end, so we'll just cross.
Awesome.
I'm gonna take the front.
Crossing, Nick.
Yep, still looking rear, primarily.
Crossing.
Alright, let's move up
Straight.
a little bit further.
Crossing.
I'm just gonna walk it, Tim.
That guy on the
Moving up.
That guy on the street.
This is 2, over.
Pick this rear corner.
Go for 1.
Mounted up in the vehicle and about to head down to waypoint 4, over.
Copy that. We've already moved out a little bit. We are basically on line with Overwatch 2 now, continuing towards Overwatch, scratch that, waypoint 2, over.
2 copies, out.
Alright, let's continue.
Unknown.
That's friendly vehicle.
Friendly vehicle there, yeah. Blue team push up to the corner on my front right.
Jeep, left.
That was behind.
RPG front left. Push up, Jack.
Okay.
From the right.
On the right.
Okay, he's high. He's down. He's dead.
Mick, cover front. Jack, cover front. Thomas with me.
Yeah, good.
Kelly, push up to where Jack is. Left side of the street. Thomas
Caller,
with
if
me.
you cross, Thomas.
Thomas, come to the back.
Okay.
Jack, I'm taking.
Okay, take over. I'll high-low you.
Any injured?
Nope. I'm injured, yes.
Thomas. Alright, Thomas, go with them.
That RPG was high to the left towards that broken down tower.
The contact with RPG is now dead.
Yeah, I think there were 2 RPGs.
Left side of the street covering.
Make sure you cover his left.
West.
Jesus.
Copy, Spanish North.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover right, Tim.
Yeah, just move up with us. Jack, push out a bit.
Crossing.
Alright. We took fire from that roof there. The
Yeah,
one behind that first one, and then there was possibly a second one on the left side somewhere we can't see from here.
Oh, don't forget the head.
Alright, I'm gonna cross back over to Mick at covered on the street to the north. You got Jack with you here covering your south. Alright, moving.
Oh, I can get it out.
Is that smoke new?
I don't know. I hope not. Alright, 2 for 1.
2, over.
I stole your machine gunner. We are just covering to the front, the south, and the north of this first crossroad here, just to the east of waypoint 2, over.
2 copies. The vehicle is completely immobile, so we're gonna have to go on foot and just ignore the SUV part. Over.
Copy that out.
radio now?
Negative.
If we continue down this road, there's a suspicious pile of trash at the next intersection on the far side, the left side of the intersection. See it? Blue tarp over some garbage.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I see that one. No, actually I don't see it. Can you point at it?
Yeah, let's see if I can. Hang on.
Reloading.
1 for 2, over.
Hang it. Oh,
One.
Side, right there.
2 is all green now.
yeah.
Them all guys are taken care of.
Over.
Right in the center of that.
Right in the center of that. No, I can't see it actually.
Corner of the wall.
Oh, this one? That's a dead guy. That one?
Is it?
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
Yeah, right on that corner of
Yeah,
the wall.
yeah, that's a dead guy.
Okay. My scope this time is only a 2.
I'd go for 1, over.
2 is underway.
Shall I rejoin you guys?
Fully treated now. We're good to go.
Copy that. Do you want us to proceed north? Because we can't pick up the bodies anyway, over.
Hold 1, Thomas.
Copy. We'll be moving straight to the VRP-1 now instead. Over.
Alright, copy that. Make sure you pick your machine gunner back up. We'll cross, cover you while you cross. Over.
Right. Falling back in with
I'm coming down.
him shortly, Kelly, so you'll
Thomas
south
wanted to
will
know
be
if you
exposed.
wanted you to.
Yeah.
Thomas, just stay with
He's
us
right
for
in
now
front
for
of
that
us.
crossing, and then you'll fall back in with us when all elements have crossed over to the
Earth, Kelly,
north here.
cross the road first over to next to where Tim is, and get ready to advance down. Mark and I will be right behind you, so hostage.
Do you want us to stay in this side or go to his side?
Go on the other side, the eastern side.
Okay.
We'll stay on the eastern side.
Moving.
Do you remember where Andrew was at?
Yes, I do. He was at a building close to
Kelly,
waypoint 1.
cross.
But we're basically out of vehicles at this point.
Okay.
Crossing.
Oh, cross the street.
Jack, go. The second one's the paradise cannabis.
Crossing.
I'm high behind you.
2 is all
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
crossing
okay.
over Tim.
Let's get ready to move.
Right, I'm gonna cross Tim.
Yeah.
Covering north.
He's laying down.
You killed one. He's dead.
Okay.
One more.
Mixed that.
Mixed dead.
Oh,
Fuck.
Fuck.
Putting a tourniquet on my leg. Alright, prepare to move. Left side of the street.
Roger.
I got rear. I can't run.
Shit.
Okay, just go in the middle or
Crossing
something.
past you.
Okay.
Alright. Cross.
Crossing.
I'm limping across as well, Jack.
Yeah, cover rear Tim. Come on.
Last man cross.
Get in front of him now.
Yep.
Alright, I'm almost over.
Okay, let me know and I'll run past.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Crossing.
Crossing.
Right, Thomas, I'll take point.
Roger. Moving back a bit.
Just get ready to cross.
Pushing past you, Kresge.
Ready.
And now I'm going to push up to the next wall.
Okay, Earth, let's go.
Yeah,
Taking your
crossing.
position.
Okay, cross.
I'm just
Crossing.
gonna keep limping backwards.
Okay.
Last man crossing.
Go ahead, Kresge.
I'm moving.
Go.
Someone covering? Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I'm covering left. Where's that
What are
con?
we shooting at?
On the roof at 270 degrees.
Copy.
He might be dead, he's not responding to my shots.
Going.
Okay, I'm going to push up to you, Tim.
On the corner.
Coming in.
Yeah, if he's not dead, I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
Crossing.
Crossing.
Okay, continuing pushing up.
Alright, reloading.
Crossing now.
Alright, Thomas.
Coming out.
Roger.
Yeah.
My mic dead.
Cross.
Crossing.
I'm on point now.
Okay, I'm
Roger.
crossing.
You want to just stay on point, Tim?
Yeah, for now. Just up
Okay.
to the crossroads.
I'm following
here.
Tim.
Earth, you can cross now.
Crossing.
Keep rear security.
Crossed. Can go.
Okay, past you.
Roger.
No one run past me.
Kelly, you can cross.
Thomas, take the left here because I need to cross first because I'm slow as
Roger.
shit.
Taking your left.
Hey, you know, just bandage your legs.
Set.
Alright, I'm moving. Nah, I'm fine. We'll just keep going.
It's just a scratch. Crossing.
I mean, when Tim's across, and I'll cross.
Roger.
Right here?
Yeah, we'll move on this side.
Set.
Let's go.
Moving.
You can go.
I'm across.
Let me get in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Moving. Crossed.
Okay.
I'm moving. Okay, take rear again.
Roger.
Oh, god damn it.
Just bandage your legs, Tim.
It's not gonna work though. Bandage is not enough.
It does.
I'll bandage it.
I can stitch it.
No, you need to stitch it first. Before you can run again.
Okay.
One, we're gonna start crossing over to the other side of the road since we have to head.
Alright, just cover the rear, Jack. Just get in the rear.
Yeah.
Cross.
Okay, ready to
Actually
stitch.
get in the rear.
I'm crossing.
Stitching.
20k, yeah.
Almost done. That's
Vehicle
fast.
sounds.
You're done. How's the pain?
Ah, it's
I
alright.
think it
I'm
was
moving up.
inside job.
Moving up again.
I'll take rear.
Yeah, from me, like inside
Friendly's
my
coming around. Alright, moving
house.
across.
Okay, you can go.
Crossing. Okay, I'm in.
Moving up. Last man.
Yeah, just push to the wall on my right. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. Who's in point here? Crossing, crossing. Jack,
Yep. That building over there.
we're gonna go for that building, yeah?
Yeah. Ready? Three,
Yeah,
2,
go.
1, moving.
Moving.
There's only
Take the far corner, I'll take the left corner.
Wasn't
Just
it?
next to that doorway. Thomas, go.
Ready.
One set over.
My stamina's red.
Same, yeah. Well, it's actually not red, but
Choose on the way.
Heavy boy, Tim.
Moving.
no, he just fat.
That's the same thing.
Mark.
Yeah.
Don't stand there.
Why?
You got like a million places to your left that can kill you. Just come back here as well.
Right, choose here.
Right.
Almost.
Go ahead and
You
start
start
crossing
moving.
through that next building, that one. I'll stand here with my team, and you, like I said, cross to that one, and then you're basically almost at the point there.
Tim, I'll move up to the wall so I can cover better to the
Yeah,
left.
do it, do it.
Moving.
Thomas, cover rear,
Roger.
and then Ares 2, you're preparing to move, correct?
Set.
Alright.
Too much.
Take over Kelly's spot. Yeah, just take over Kelly's spot, I'll cover the quarter left from us here.
Trenches.
Oh, trenches. Okay, I'm moving.
Yep.
Go past me.
You can actually move behind this here, Thomas. Take this, and then Jack's already on that corner there.
Yeah. Vehicles are to our front. West.
Alright, let's move to Jack. Let's start moving down here this wall.
Okay, you want me to go to the
Yeah,
end
take
as
the
well?
corner here.
I'll look left. You want to take
Thomas and I will cross first, and then we'll cover, and then you can cross.
set?
Alright, moving.
Moving.
Let me know when you're set.
Shot.
Across.
Alright.
I'll take that corner.
Jesus. Alright, let's move up to the vehicles.
Roger.
Watch out though, they could have reoccupied these buildings.
1 second, Tim. Let me check for explosives.
Let me know when you're set and my team can cross.
Yeah, just this one,
Yeah,
just cross behind the building instead of in front of the building. Over.
Vehicles are free of explosives.
Thomas,
Yes.
set up somewhere over here and cover towards that direction.
Roger that.
I'm
Jack.
covering west.
Yeah, just cover
Set.
towards this direction here, as you're doing.
Right, this one we have the vehicles over.
Two's on the way. Make your way to the buildings. On radio, sorry.
English is hard.
Then before we move, I'm probably going to have to clear one of
Sup,
these
Jack?
trenches that are in the way. Hey, Earth.
Let me check. Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck!
He's dead.
Get him 360 around here if there's a spot that's...
Thomas, move up to.
Look at that fucking
Actually, never
point
mind, he's
shooting.
already doing it. Thomas, secure this side.
Fuck's sake, what the hell is that?
Kelly, watch from your.
I think that's
right
called an
there
Islamic
to that left
terrorist.
side building.
I'm reloading.
Mark, watch from approximately that direction up to the short
Oh
corner.
no, it's been going so well.
Earth.
You've only got a little bit more.
Earth. Cover this direction.
Okay.
Jack, cover this entrance.
Yeah, yep.
Alright.
I'm checking the vehicles right now since the Polaris got beat up a little. They should...
Kresge, there's a toolkit in the Eagle if you need to repair anything.
Yeah, I have toolkit on myself as well.
Right, that one's green as well. Alright, all vehicles are green to move now, so we can basically mount up and get out of here.
Might want to get rid of this trench in
Alright.
case we flip it. I want to remove this
Alright,
trench.
remove it. Yeah, do it. I'll check the short left here.
Let's
Prepare
get
to mount up.
Halfway done.
Hey, remember that on the way out, we have to go the same way as we took in, so don't go near this explosive backs or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Alright, we're prepared to mount it.
Yeah. I'm gonna load the prisoner up.
Ready
Well,
to mount.
he's an important VIP.
You can throw him in.
Thomas, fall back to the vehicle.
Copy.
Alright, prepare to move. We're gonna mount up in a second, prepare.
Alright, we're gonna be splitting up between these two Polaris vehicles. Earth and Kelly, you will be taking...
I'm ready to
Tim,
mount.
are we taking the first vehicle?
Yes.
Mark and I will be
Roger.
taking the southmost Polaris.
Yeah, Tim, you'll probably need to give me a little bit of directions just on the exact route out
Mounting up.
from
Look,
the
alright,
position.
what we want to do is I want to go straight from, you see where we are?
Am I
There's basically
driving?
big ass open space
Yeah.
up the way, or like, just go forwards from here.
Okay, and
Just go
even
way
past
forwards.
and even past those trees and like the hole in the wall.
Yeah, maybe like this, look at the map, can you see it?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, so you're here? Yeah, okay.
We're here, like this. Right.
You don't want to hit...
Right, this one, are you guys good to bound? Over.
Copy, we're good.
One's mounting. On up.
Driver in.
I'm in.
We're gonna go in city speed. Thomas, you can turn out from that spot now.
Roger.
Let me know when you're good to go. Over.
Ready.
Okay, plans.
Fully mounted, ready to move.
Oh god, it's
Irish
explosive.
one's Oscar Mike, over. City speed. City speed, over. Right, we have to move in to the left before the power lines, so now.
Yeah.
Check for ambushes. This is Victor 1, we're back on the road, over. Check for IDs, check for ambushes.
Yeah, we still have two countermeasures, so if we take fire, I'll just pop them. I don't like the look of that construction tower, to be honest. There's a
looking at that
vehicle.
down on
There's
us.
a vehicle next to it as well.
Oh, I see, yeah. Alright, let's not go close to it then. It's probably a DBID or some shit like that. Remember that we have to go around that little village storm. But we're not there yet.
Yeah, that's a bit out.
There's that motorcycle, stay on the left of it.
Yep.
Also the civvies that were close to it are missing. Pick the one approaching the right hand turn over.
You can't really see much of the road.
Yeah, stay well clear of the corners. Alright, that's good.
Oh god, it's wiggling a lot, it's hard to see.
Yeah. We have to turn out
Yeah.
to the left before we hit that. There you go. This Victor 1, we will have to turn left before that village again to avoid the roadblocks over.
I'll take us left after that tree.
Victor 1 going off-road, left, approximate heading 240 over.
Turning left, off-road?
Yeah, and then just cycle us around like we did last time.
Going off-road, going
Yeah, focus around right here, but...
This is the
We're
road.
gonna-
Turning left off.
We're gonna hit the road again, and then
left.
we have to go left. Victor 1 back on the road, are going south, over. We're gonna go half speed as soon as Victor 3 has confirmed that they are back on the road.
back on the road, going south.
Last Vic on the road, heading south.
Victor 1 is pushing up to half speed now, over.
Yep.
Copies, half speed.
Yeah, Big 2 is behind us.
Last Vic pushing to half speed.
Is this half speed?
Yeah.
It is, eh? Yeah. Slips.
If I remember correctly, half speed isn't actually half of our max speed.
Oh no, it's not.
which always fucking throws me. Our max speed is 70, but half speed is 45. And if it's not, Tyrone's gonna smite me.
Yeah, you're gonna get ID for this now. You killed me, man. You just killed me.
Yeah. It's hard, like I haven't actually done much driving recently, it's other things in my head.
Like weak shit?
Oh no, just sexy thoughts on YouTube.
Check the road, stop that. Your mind should be focused on IDs.
It is. I just can't see shit all out of this vehicle half the time.
I can see a lot, but it's wiggling fucking a lot.
Yeah, just tell me if you see something on the road.
I'm trying. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's a tripwire or just a graphical glitch in the armor.
Oh yeah, that's a terrible one. I know that one.
If it's a tripwire, it shouldn't do much to this vehicle.
Yeah, but I'm the one outside, so it probably will kill me at this point.
Yeah, let's still avoid tripwires if at all possible. Alright, eyes on the dam there. Alright, Victor 1 is approaching a left-hand turn, over. Alright, left here. Victor 1 turning left onto the dam, going city speed now, over. City speed.
Big 1 going left towards the dam, city speed, over. 2, sorry.
There we go.
Last Vic turning left over dam.
I didn't know this dam was here.
I did. Yeah, it's always here.
The water on the left looks super shitty and the water on the right looks fine. For me at least.
That's...
I guess how dams work.
Yeah, that's how dams work. They make water shitty. It just crests us over to the, what's that, around 140 degrees between the two rightmost trees and the bunch there. I think that's where we came from, around here somewhere.
Yeah, front or right, I think, somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, there it
us
is.
on the right side of that building or something, or over here. Just park us here, fuck it. Just park it in front. Just this one here. Stop. Alright, Victor 1's holding.
Dismounting. Oh, wait, I'll wait. Yeah, okay.
Weapons on back now.
Mick, there's 2 belt mags in here.
Hey, thanks. I doubt I can get him.
Last Vic RTB, stopped.
I'm not buying any more guns.
Oh, we. Alright, let's start with the debrief. Everybody regroup outside here in front of the vehicles.
Like the third 4-hour contract in a row.
3-year contract.
We're all
this
here.
one.
Looks like it.
My recording thing is 3:10 minutes.
Alright, let's start. Mission.
Wait, let me get a map.
Oh my god.
Anyone else need a map?
I'm fine.
Matt, Mick, Andrew.
Yeah, I'll get a map.
I don't have one. Wait, one.
Want to purchase one of them.
Right on that.
I got some ammunition from some person, and I got his dog tag as well. So
I think
at
I mean
least-
Andrew's
at
ammunition.
least we
Yeah,
got
it
something.
was Andrews.
I got EPR rounds, 6 maximum,
What caliber?
5.56. I'm not sure who they belong
Yeah, I
to.
think that's Andrew.
Yeah,
I think so
you.
as well, yeah.
You can hold on to it. I get a refund anyway.
Oh yeah, I don't have to feel bad about not getting your body
Oh
back.
god, I wish I could get a refund.
Nope.
Mine
maybe
will
we
be,
can do a suicide
8,000.
squad afterwards with a small team to retrieve body bags. Anyway, everybody got maps and stuff now? Whatever. Alright, seems like we're good. Alright, debrief. Start with the objectives. Yeah, the primary objective was of course to search and clear both of the little intel CIA locations, which we did successfully do. And secondary objective, find and recover CIA operatives. Unfortunately, most were killed in action, or already dead when we arrived. We did manage to bring back one guy who's on top and enjoying the view right now. The other one is collect any and all intelligence within CIA facilities, and looking at it, we got 6 laptops, which I'm hoping was everything. Does Tyrone hit something underground?
Oh,
Alright, we got all of that. So, yeah, we technically completed both primary and secondary objectives. We accounted for... did we actually... did you find 7
Yes,
in total?
we did.
I should have photos of them all.
Well, that was... so yeah, we accounted for all 7 CIA operatives, not including the guards, armed guards, of course.
I think we spotted all of them as well.
Probably, yeah. Got one of them back, the other one accounted for. I'm gonna assume images, helmet cams got them or something.
I'll upload them after
We have
this.
screenshots of them.
Watch cam.
Anyway, mission itself, a little, not too long. But anyway, we started moving out, of course, initial driving phase, taking a little bit slow to make sure we don't hit any mines. Everything went more or less well there from what I could see. Not much to say, went to the objective, and at that point we started meeting our first contacts. I think we had some a bunch of trash bags around this area here, so we tried to go around, and then we got into some contacts from this location, I believe, or something.
From here.
Yeah.
From here? Alright, yeah. So Eris 1, you stopped about here, I think it was, and Eris 2 and Actual stopped a little bit further back, because we still weren't sure where exactly it was. Started trying to deal with the contacts, and moving on to clear ORP, and then getting the vehicles in there. I think it probably could have gone a little bit faster, maybe. Was a little chaotic at some point, I felt. But we did manage to do that without anyone dying, thankfully. So that's always a positive. And yeah, we moved on, and I'm just gonna summarize more or less, because I think most people know what we did. But I think one of the key things, of course, for this mission was 360 and covering all sectors and whatnot. And while I didn't see all deaths, from what I could somewhat gather, most deaths came from... I know the 2 body bags down here, Rory and Jonah, I believe it was, who died here by Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
I think you guys died breaching.
I got knockdown while opening the door, and Rory was killed inside by a dude at the staircase here.
Alright, so one day Andrew got shot by a sniper, I heard.
Apparently, I don't know exactly where the shots came from.
I'll cover that when
But
I
yeah,
do my
do
bit.
it.
Alright.
Could have been from the other side as well. We
Yeah,
just don't
something
know.
like that. And then we had who was the last one who died inside?
Yeah, Matt died over here.
Mick
Matt, yeah.
died as well.
Who?
Yeah, Mick.
Mick.
Oh yeah,
died
Mick.
this
He
one
died
as
on the
well.
way back.
Or
He
this
died
one,
over
actually.
here.
Yeah.
Little Mick here. Poor Mick. Almost made it back home. I think for the most part, at least the deaths that I noticed with like Jonah and didn't notice but could gather, it wasn't necessarily getting outflanked per se, but it was more like just getting unfortunate door breaching or something,
Yeah, it
or
was
distant sniper.
It was just a horrible breach. I couldn't open up on him before he opened up on me.
But nonetheless, from what I could see, not really a lot of heavy deaths or casualties from flanks, which is obviously a good thing. It meant that we did 360ing for the most part, at least from what I could see. There might have been some in places where it didn't happen, where I couldn't see it or whatever. But for the most part, it seemed that to be the case, and deaths just came from unfortunate incidents, which might have been hard to avoid. Maybe they could have been avoided. Who knows? I also think I wrote something down here. Yeah, speed. I think some parts could probably gone faster, especially around this ORP area and stuff. I could have had that move a little bit faster than what it did have. At least I personally feel that. Could have moved down towards waypoint 2 and all that phase a bit quicker. And I think radio comms at certain points, I'm not sure if I just wasn't really in it today or something, but sometimes I just felt off on the radio and it didn't feel perfect. Might have just been me, but yeah. Other than that, at least from my perspective, from what I saw and when we merged together, when my team merged together with Eris 2 as well, things went relatively smoothly. I liked pretty much like the bounding phases, bounding Overwatch we did when moving between, say, waypoint or Overwatch 1 area and waypoint 4, moving between those buildings and covering and whatnot. I feel like that went relatively well, covering each other and helping each other out. Same with the way back when we used bounding Overwatch with the civilian back to the VRP area. Yeah. There's also one, I think smoke usage could probably have been a little bit faster. There were some points where I feel like smokes could have been thrown a little bit faster, like the guy shooting, or the guy taking pot shots here at objective 1. I feel like it could have thrown the smoke out a little bit quicker instead of trying to find him maybe. And there was also the guys over here by that compound where we couldn't see him from this location where Eris 2/Actual was held up. Could probably have gotten a smoke out a little bit quicker there or something. But I think that was initially it for me from what I remember. So, Tim, you want to take on, or do you want to first give it to Jonah?
Yeah, I'll let Jonah do it. Why not?
Right. For RS2, we had Vic 2 and last Vic on the move. The approach to the village went pretty calmly. Aside from when we branched off towards the VRP1 flank. We quickly stacked up with Actual, Vic 2 over here. We set up security. We had about 180 cover around this area, and we kept holding there and took some fire too. After we got the command to go help RS1, I ordered the green team, which was Rory and Kelly, to take position here and help stabilize Tim. Me and Earth moved up and gave security around this sector as well. After green team was done with triage on Tim, I ordered them to check take security for north and northwest sector. In related to that, there was a moment of engage from east, where green team disengaged, so it's okay to peek for a moment to see what's going on and if you need to shoot, but you should also keep your sectors clear. Other than that, that went fine. We got team stabilized. We set up security while RS1 started moving towards VRP1. There was a firefight pretty much constantly during that phase. Once RS1 secured ORP, we moved in and we started reinforcing the positions. We set up trenches in firing positions to give extra cover to people on the ground. Then we relieved RS1 from the building and they started moving towards waypoint 1 soon after. Once RS1 had set up at waypoint 1, we started moving down south after a bit of a hassle. From there we moved as a staggered column down the street, and in my opinion the movement went well and we covered all the gaps when crossing and stuff like that. Around here we had a bit more heavier firefight for a bit, and from there we got the order to take control of the northwest sector here from waypoint 2. Green team gave us cover. We started clearing buildings with earth, and everything went fine until the breach at this building where I got knocked dumped while opening the door. From there, Kelly took over, so if you'll finish it up for Earth 2.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't take over all that much. I was having some radio problems with my long range and being able to switch back and forth. Kresge and Mark showed up, and Kresge basically took control of Ares 2 at that point because I really, was kind of radio ineffective.
Okay. Well, Kresge, do you want to dissect the rest of the Ares 2 operation?
Sure. I did cover some of the parts, but yeah, once you went down and I came back here, I decided instead of clearing this building here, because that's exposed to the objective and I didn't know what to expect from out there, we decided to go to this building here and get on the rooftop, where we could hopefully get eyes on the objective building, and instead of exposing ourselves to both CQB stuff inside the building and clearing floors, as well as people shooting through windows and whatnot. Yeah, we came up there to the rooftop, and then we got eyes on 2 guys inside the windows as well as a hostage, and they started opening fire on us, and we opened fire back, and then they, I believe, executed the hostage, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we basically set up on this building for a little while Ares 1 then worked their way back to all the way around to waypoint 3, cleared the objective while we stayed on this location here, and eventually we also crossed over to the rooftop of that final building in this corner here and cleared the floor just to make sure it was clear. But yeah, once we have done that and everything and Ares 1 was done, regrouped quickly, got some medical attention that was needed, and then we moved on with the bounding Overwatch phase, which went, as I said, from my perspective, went relatively well. It has been quite a while since we did like mount training and stuff, so I think given that, it went slightly better than I maybe expected initially. But yeah, we moved in bounding Overwatch together with Ares 1 until we got to these buildings here where my team set up on this building here. And unfortunately, the roof was pretty bad initially, so it was hard to get up without exposing ourselves to everything. We started by setting up on the second floor, trying to shoot through the windows, and eventually we got on the roof and could lay down prone once things have quieted down a bit. We basically hung around there, covering basically every direction we could from that rooftop while Ares 1 cleared Objective 2. Once they cleared that, of course, they went back. Little medical treatment again, and then my team tried to get the SUV so we could bring the body bags back. The idea was to have Ares 1 sort of clear path over, and Ares 2 would be sort of slightly behind with the vehicle, and we could pick up the body bags along the way. Unfortunately, one RPG suddenly came out of nowhere, almost, and disabled our vehicle, and we just said screw the plan then, and took the civilian back. Again, bounding Overwatch, one team on each side of the road, and then we cut back to VRP, mounted up, and yeah, then drove back, and drive back, thing went pretty well as well. There's pretty quiet and not much happening really.
Alright, what would be your sustains and improves then for Ares 2?
It was kind of hard to pick because I was also sort of still acting as Ares Actual, so I couldn't pay too much attention, but I did like the sort of movement phase, and I mean, Kelly and Earth pretty much didn't run themselves, but I like that they just basically automatically did what they had to do. Pretty much you just point in the direction they would do it probably, and I like that automatically on, say, the point here, providing Overwatch, automatically going into proper 360s and covering the sectors that weren't cleared. That would happen several times whenever we move through. Like, it was always somebody noticed something wasn't being looked at, and then that person was looking that direction. So kudos for that. I like that. There was probably one thing that I noticed, but that is again also because we probably didn't do too much mount combat or mount training. It's been a while since we did it, but it could probably gone a little bit smoother that movement phase when we went back, for example, back to the civilian. There were a few times where, for one, we were a little bit ahead of Ares 1, so some areas were maybe a bit too exposed on the western side there, and there were some times where we weren't quickly enough to check a corner, I think, from what I noticed. So I think that would have probably worked a little bit better.
I have 2 things. One, if you're covering an area and you hear firefight, it's okay to turn and see what's going on, but try to keep eyes on the area you've been covering so we don't open up any vulnerable flanks that way, just because it's a distraction on the firefight. And the other thing that actually led to Rory's death is always double tap your targets.
Oh,
What
yeah,
happened here at the building was the fact that Rory thought Earth had killed a enemy combatant in the building, but he got up and instantly capped Rory.
I didn't want him fast enough. I was reloading as well.
Ah, okay. But yeah, always double tap your targets if you can.
But yeah, on the first point you also mentioned with looking in directions where there's combat, I was also sometimes that happened with me where I got curious about stuff happening. It's a little bit of a bad habit for me. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
but
it's a very understandable
yeah.
thing because
But it is,
firefights are interesting and you want to help others.
Yeah, but it is a good point that you should try and trust your team. Obviously, if it's called in like there's 3 squads moving through the field, you can probably turn for a minute and help them if they can't deal with it. But for the most part,
of course, it's very situational. It's not, you have to look at the sector, but
Yeah, but trust teammates as well to cover things and take shots and whatnot. And if they need help, they'll probably let you know anyway. And just keep watching because it only takes a moment. Like, was it last week or the week before where we had the defense mission from?
It was last week.
It was Fortnite.
All right. It only took like
week
and I weren't. Well, regardless, Earth and I were only looking away from the northwest for a little, like under a minute maybe, and we suddenly had a whole team really close to that HQ building we were at, and then they somehow blew it up.
Yeah.
But like, it only takes a moment, especially in a city with so many buildings and whatnot. It only takes a moment, and somebody pops up from somewhere and sneaks up on you.
So the improve is like not getting distracted from your sector.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
And double tap your targets.
And double tap targets. So 2 improves. All right. And then for sustains, you have general good awareness from your team.
Yeah, it's from my perspective, it looked like there was pretty good awareness.
All right.
Yeah, ours 2 worked really well up until the point I died, and then I just didn't have perspective anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go over some things, and I'll go over general first, like from overall mission standpoint before I move into RS1 perspective. Basically, when we moved up here, we had a Votnik, or I guess I'll do both at the same, I guess, partly. We had the Votnik right here, so we had to dismount and engage that. By the time we moved in here, we had pretty good positions on this and this roof. And I think we got over-focused on the plan, and the plan was obviously that Ares 2 clears out this because there's a blue marker there, and then we move down as Ares 1. And I think we got over-focused. We already had a massively good position right here and here, covering basically all the sectors we could, or basically 360. So we should have switched around, and I think we were fighting the plan a little bit instead of the enemy by basically having to switch the positions, then having Ares 2 take over this building and whatever else they took over. You know what I mean? Like, that's the time lost right there.
Yeah.
We had already cleared this, and then we started building, I don't know, 1 million trenches around this. I don't think it's necessary, really. Obviously you want to protect the vehicles, makes sense, but we took a lot of time there, and because of that, we took 2 RPGs into that building that could have potentially killed everyone there, and probably should have killed anyone there. If a building's hit by 2 RPGs, if you stay that long, that's probably an issue. Moving on. You guys took over then in this building and some other building, I don't know, or somewhere, I don't know. I pushed down here. We pushed into this building. At that point, one of my dudes got killed through a window. He was watching basically from this side, first floor, out to into the courtyard, into the rear here. What could have done about that? Yeah, the same as for Mick, by the way. The cover, the area he had to cover was too big, and I probably should have realized that.
Guys, I gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
The area he had to cover was probably too much for him, for one person, to be honest. And we shouldn't have done it that way. And also, the way we had this bounding over, which was a little bit weird as well, because it was so far distracted, we couldn't actually support each other half the time. I was here and you guys were moving down the street. I couldn't see shit for that. I could see this area and maybe a little bit of this and this. So it was a little bit helpful, but still a little bit weird overall. Anyways, yeah, moving on. We moved down again. when we were all in this courtyard back here, I had my guys basically set up in this and this corner, because I didn't quite know what was going on at that point. You guys were still back here, and honestly, I was 50-50 on you surviving the trip down here on your own, just because I don't know what's in between at this point again. The enemy was very mobile. They could have reoccupied basically all the buildings we've checked. We got a little bit over-focused on checking all the buildings as well sometimes. I know I did, or my team did as well. Again, time wasn't really... We weren't really fast, that's all I want to say. At least from ORP1 down to Overwatch area. Not really the fastest movement I've ever seen, but I guess it worked. Yeah, basically when I had to set up in here, one suicide bomber through this hole, or this one, or one suicide bomber this. The problem with suicide bombers is they can always kill you, but this was I felt very, very exposed in this courtyard overall. So we moved on across waypoint 3. I should have, again, probably pre-planned this a little bit better, how to actually go through this. We smoked both sides and crossed over, first clearing this, then clearing this, and finally clearing this. Found our objectives. Overall, I'm reasonably happy with the team's performance. I think we did a reasonable job at covering our sectors most of the time. Again, the 2 deaths we did suffer were both, I believe, from 2 big areas they had to cover. Big couldn't cover this sector alone. It's basically the entire town all the way, like literally 500 meters down, with buildings on both sides. Yeah, no one can cover that by himself, and you can't cover all of it. Moving on though, on objective 2, one thing I think you don't know is we actually found all the hostages alive, but we couldn't save them in time. Could only save one in time. So basically, this was the villa building, and we moved in from this side, right? There was enemies. Basically, if this is where the hostages were, there were enemies beyond this. So we tried to move in from this side, saw the enemies, tried to engage. We couldn't because of all the hostages. Tried to move around, and we killed the 3 enemies in the back. But by that time, they had killed 4 of the 5 hostages, unfortunately. But let's step back a little bit. I'm not sure about this spot or file position. If you said it's bad, would there have been a better one maybe over here?
I don't think so. This would probably have been better, really. I'm not sure how well we could get on the rooftop. This was the highest point. The biggest weakness of this point really was we couldn't really see this little blind spot.
Yeah. We had most of our contacts from over here and from this
I think we could cover pretty decently sort of this open area here, but it was just right here about, I think there was an LMG guy for a bit.
That's where the RPK guy got me from.
Yeah, it was this guy, right? Yeah,
that tiny blind spot, which is
he hit me through a tiny little crack right here.
Yeah, the other big issue in that is that we had a giant tree right here.
Oh yeah.
And we couldn't see this area in here. We could only see basically kind of the south ground floor, nothing on the second floor, and we couldn't see anything really past the corner of this building or the corner of this.
All right. Yeah, we should have adjusted and not stayed with this. Maybe was this one even better here? Was there something over here? I don't remember. Maybe.
I think that was like barely. That was not really tall, so we wouldn't be able to see over the walls.
Yeah, but
like Kresge said, sorry, this was the tallest point. There were some 2 stories over here, but I don't think this building would have blocked our vantage point. So yeah, it's kind of this was the best of the worst.
Yeah.
The building actually across the street, the roof had great access, but as soon as we stepped up there, it took fire. But we would have been able to see the guys that were down here if we were able to safely man that position. But yeah, we immediately took fire, and one of us was knocked down and luckily survived.
Yeah. I wanted to avoid at one point, basically after we've lost one to that alleged sniper farm. I'm not sure if it really was, or if it was just a random dude maybe over here. Could be as well. I don't know. But after that, I was pretty much dead set on avoiding staying in buildings for too long, staying on rooftops, that kind of stuff, because that's get you, once the enemy knows where you are for a while, you're gonna get RPG'd like we got, or you're gonna get sniped like in here, or whatever. So bad times overall if you stay for too long in the same spot. And I think that's, yeah, we suffered a lot of casualties due to that, just staying in the same spot for too long for Irish 1. Or could have even suffered more than that. Alright, anyways, yeah, the bounding phase from waypoint 3 to 4, by the way, I think that was terrible. Well, not terrible, but not ideal either. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't great. And then the way back is more like it was more like a running escape. I was injured, so I had to basically limp my way from this point to this one. Or actually to up here somewhere, I think, I don't know. So that was a little bit hectic and chaotic. But yeah, we managed to get back and we went home. Yeah, could have gone better, eh? I don't know. I'll think of some other points. Give me a second. You continue, Tyrone.
Okay. I have quite a few points, and like Tim said, if it does directly involve you, don't take it personally. It may be a bit out of whack as well, simply because of the way I've written it down. So, as you left the base, I don't know what happened, but I heard multiple people talking about it in vehicles that when people are saying we're going half speed, they weren't actually going half speed, they were going a different speed that was never communicated. I don't know if that's just someone not telling each other or if people don't know.
So at least for me, from what I remember, full speed that was 70 kilometers
Yep.
an hour, right? Yeah, and half speed 45.
40.
40.
Yeah,
close enough. 45 is half of 70.
No, 45 is not
35 is
half
half
of
of
70. No, wait. That's. I didn't pass math, okay?
It's been a long day. Okay,
It's
yeah.
been a long day.
Wow.
No, that all right. That was my fault then. I don't know why. That's probably also my fault because for some reason I just remembered it being 45 and I probably mixed it with something else. Just yeah, I can't math today, apparently. But I think we were driving when half speed was set. I think we were driving about 35 is what my driver said. Or 40 or something. Slightly slower than 40, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it could also just be me that misremembered it and then passed the wrong information on to my driver because of that. And yeah, I can't math apparently.
Okay, so the second one, when you got ambushed by the Vodnik, like almost immediately as soon as you got close to where you wanted to leave the vehicles, Actual and Ares 2 were in a huge cluster. Like, you were in the worst possible position and you were all clustered together. And granted, there wasn't really a whole lot that you could have done. But if one GL round come at you, at least 3 to 5 of you would have gone. Probably died, but again, it was a tough situation. The initial suicide bomber that you came across, literally everything you guys did about that was done correctly. Except for the explosive radius of him, he got too close to you.
Yeah, he has a massive
everything
radius.
you did was right. There was nothing else that you could have done. He just got too close, and when he detonated, it really did fuck up 2 of you.
Yeah.
When that happened and Tim was down, Jack, you handled your 2IC responsibility quite well. You started ordering people to scatter out, but I think confusion had pretty much set in at that point, so not really many people did anything. So there was slow reaction and sectors weren't really being covered. Kelly actually just immediately started building trenches to provide cover on his side. I didn't hear anybody tell him to do it, he just started doing it, and he gave him and Rory some pretty good cover from that point. As Ares 1 crossed that road, moving past where the Vodnik came through, when you were being attacked from, I think it was the southwest, one demolition guy actually managed to get right close to you and blow up the building, which opened up a whole new avenue for enemies to pass through. He was only killed when he decided to change his tactic and go for the vehicles. The RPG civilian, the one who kept pointing. Vic handled that quite well. He did engage like as fast as he possibly could, but if you have a really suspicious civilian, you should probably pay more attention to where he disappeared to. And again, you were covering a large sector, so it is a tough situation. From what I noticed overall, sector coverage was actually a massive improvement over usual. There weren't people just ditching where they're meant to be looking, and there were people who were holding it without faltering for long periods of time. So obviously, by you guys not getting flanked and absolutely destroyed, it obviously did improve. When you guys were engaged by the sniper on the mosque, the reaction to that was shocking, to say the least. If you're being shot at by a sniper and you're taking semi-accurate fire, it is never, ever, ever a good idea to keep poking your head back up in the exact same place you were just shot at. Like, you are going to get your head taken off doing that. And it happened twice, as far as I'm aware. I don't know who it was the first time, but the second time, Kresge and Mark, you both kept doing it. You both kept popping your heads up repeatedly when taking sniper fire. And then eventually, I think Kelly noticed and took him down.
It definitely took us a while to get the vector exactly where he was. We had a couple of different vector points. Rory, at least Rory identified initially that he was on the mosque, but a couple of us didn't have a good angle on him. We had to kind of shift around a couple of times. I know I took a shot to the head from him and came back up, but yeah, definitely identifying a fire vector as soon as possible is really, really good.
Yeah. Okay, so engaging the intel outpost. I don't know who did it or why you did it, but I'm pretty certain that you're too used to the AI. So if you see 2 AI and 1 hostage in a room, you're all really used to taking out one of the AI and the other one just standing there like a lemon and doing nothing. But in this scenario, if you're a hostage taker, your friend's just been executed by somebody you can't see, you know you're about to die. You have no reason to keep that hostage alive. Like, none whatsoever. Which is exactly the reason that that hostage was executed. And the same happened at the HQ as well. It's why 4 out of the 5 were executed.
I was trying to guide Mark, I believe, to show him where one of the guys was, so we could take out both guys that I saw in there quickly before they got the chance. But as I was doing that, one of the guys started opening fire, and we had to fire back. And then he hid behind the wall and shot the hostage, so we couldn't do it in time. But I was trying to line it up quickly so we could take them out as soon as possible. I just had to guide Mark where the hostage or the targets were.
Tim's fast-moving part really is the only thing that saved the last hostage that you actually brought back. He came up from the side of him as he was reloading, so it could have gone worse. You could have come back with absolutely no hostages anyway. So always that.
Yeah, and then the whole scenario on this, moving around the outside, was just terrible again because this all could have killed me easily.
Yeah.
All of this could have killed me easily, but we shouldn't.
No, there was a wall there, Tim. You had the wall.
Yeah, but the rooftops, I mean, there were rooftops all over the place, and we were moving outside, in between here. Yeah, the short area couldn't, but all the high ground, if one person would have popped up, they could have, we were basically just lined up on the outside. This second objective overall is just terrible to take. There wasn't really, we couldn't go around this side, we couldn't really go through here, we couldn't really go through here without exposing us to all this side. As soon as we tried to move somewhere close to here, we took fire from this side. We had contacts here still, tried to clearing out these points as well. Yeah, it was just not ideal.
Okay, the next one is when you're being suppressed and engaged by an unknown, and I don't mean just snipers or anything, I mean just somebody that is shooting directly at you but you cannot see him. Please just refrain from peeking your head back up again. It applies to snipers, it applies to guys who are even closer to you as well. I'm not sure what team it was, but everyone kept peeking the exact same window, repeatedly, just popping their heads back out of it and taking fire again. It was nothing short of a miracle that all of you didn't die at that point.
I have a bit of a feeling that was the building south west from
Yeah,
objective 2.
I think it was this building here because the guy was like here somewhere, shooting over the wall straight into the windows. But
Wait, which
eventually
one?
somebody
Sorry?
saw him.
South west from building.
Mhm.
It was shooting from this location.
Oh yeah. Oh, there were shooters over here as well, weren't there?
Yeah, there were people
They
everywhere.
popped out over here, so we killed them. Jack and I were on the streets, and we killed them when they popped out. But we saw the fire going out from here, and I think Mick engaged.
Yeah, but that's a separate
Oh, is it?
scenario.
Yeah.
Because this dude here was shooting at these windows constantly, and people kept popping up at the windows.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, we knew the guy was there. It was just kind of a comedy of errors. He couldn't get accurate fire into the window, and we couldn't get accurate fire over top of the wall to hit him.
We could only see like the top
and
of his
eventually,
head.
yeah, exactly. Eventually, somebody moved on either side or both sides, and it exposed him, and we took him out. But for a while, yeah, everybody was trying to, do the whole whatever, bend the bullet over the wall trick. Yep.
Yeah, he saw Matt immediately.
On him, we could finally kill him, but it was only his head we could see. But he couldn't really shoot at us effectively either. It seemed he shot like at the top part of the windows or something, probably. Hmm.
Approached the sill of the window. I thought we were going to get capped, and there were 3 of us that were kind of constantly shifting position to see if we could get a better angle on him, but we couldn't take the roof because we kept getting fire from this guy, because we were I know Kresge took a round and went down briefly when trying to get access to the roof. I don't know, it was just a comedy.
It does happen.
And I think so. In my opinion, peeking on enemies that you don't know, I think it's a risk that sometimes needs to be taken to identify the enemy. One, you can behave as the focus for that target or focus for that enemy so that someone else can get a shot on them. So I don't think it's completely without reason to not take complete cover and just hunker down behind the wall. You only have a certain amount of movement you can do in a building that has one window on each wall or something to that effect. So I think it is a reasonable risk to keep peeking to identify the target. You don't have to go up to the window with your gun out, which obviously slows you down. So I think a lot of those are reasonable risks when someone's firing at the entire team, especially in the case of when you're in a town where bullets can go through the walls, and if they get accurate or inaccurate fire on the walls, you still may be at risk. So I don't think those are completely foolish to keep exposing yourself, because it allows you then to identify more accurately where that fire is coming from, in my opinion.
It's a good point.
I think the issue is the repeating, not just the
But you only have a certain amount of windows to access, so it's going to be a repeat. Probably a good way to do it, it would be to step away from the window, so you're further back in. It's much more difficult in real life and in the game. It's more difficult to see into a darkened room if you're not right up against the window. So that might be a way to do it, because you still have complete cover. You still have vision towards that direction. You're just not like right on the windowsill with your gun sticking out the window.
Yes, that is very true. That's why
cover and concealment still works, and if anything, it works better if you reduce the size of the window by stepping away from it. So that's an option.
Yeah, that is a very good point, and that's why marksmen that are hunkered down, they never are at the window. They are in the room.
Yeah.
I feel like I should expand on it a little bit here. When you're peeking the same window, if you're currently taking fire through the window itself, if bullets are still coming through, people were still sticking their heads into the windows as bullets were still coming at you.
Yeah. Well, don't
That was like
peek
one of
into
the
suppressive
major
fire.
problems. Like, while you're still taking the fire, you're still trying to look out of the window. Like Kelly said, it was a cluster of errors, but it happens.
We got him at the end.
Yeah, in the end,
Fucking
it
cat
worked.
guy.
Now we get to move on to somebody who's about to get named. Matt, you've won the lottery here. When the grenade went off,
Wait, what?
right near Tim and Jack, I think it was, when they were in the road, Matt was watching towards these buildings here, but there were guys in the here. There was like a 4-man team here. He was watching from like, I think it was a door, a window, or something.
Yep, there's a
here,
door right
straight
there.
across.
Was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was this one actually.
No,
It was this door right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
so you
I
were watching
placed
like
Thomas
straight
here.
across.
I placed you here, and I placed Mick there, and you were watching that.
Precisely that. Mo.
You literally picked the worst possible time ever to break your sector and turn around. Because as soon as you did, a guy come out of here almost immediately. If you hadn't have turned straight back around to cover this sector again, you and Mick would have both died.
Oh.
It was literally sheer luck that you turned back around when you did to cover your sector again. That you and Mick didn't die.
Yeah, I'd like to point out at this point, that's the perfect scenario where you can quickly peek, but always go back to your sector unless you are acutely needed elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was doing. Is like, if I heard something, I would peek around for a second, but then I would look right back.
Yeah.
That was whenever I opened up and got the guy that was right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there were, I think, 2 or 3 I got there, Tyrone?
There was one that was killed up here. I think
Yeah,
2
we
made
shot
it
a
into
couple
this
there.
courtyard, and I'm not sure what happened to the last one.
Okay. I know the one died out here. Tim got one standing, but that was a little later, I think.
Yeah,
and
the one that shot me.
I shot one through the doorway there because he was still shifting around, so I shot his corpse until he stopped moving.
Yeah, that was the guy. Okay, we've only got 2 more left to go. On objective 2, when Ares 1 actually got inside, once you'd cleared the area around the hostage, he wasn't moved away from being completely in the open. He was stood in the pretty much the center
he's
of the room.
still there. Yeah.
Yeah, like he should have been moved somewhere. So if there was another remaining guy who could see the hostage, he probably would have been executed anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not risking any of my people for that. I really don't. The problem is that villa building is like, you know, when you're standing in the middle of that room that has like the circle thingy there.
Got 3 sidelines on you.
I only have 4 people. I have a room right here. I haven't cleared this sector yet. I know that the other team can't, you know, look behind this, so there could be. There's just so much, and I know that we still always took contact from this side, so there could be someone moving in from here as well. Again, not knowing what they could and couldn't see up to this point, because I know that they couldn't see this guy, so I'm not sure. Basically, I don't know what's beyond this point. I have this all open. I have the building to fight with, which is terrible. Yeah.
And I think if it was in real life, I think you could have yelled to have that person actively. Hey,
you know,
get down, take cover.
I think you're right though. Like, you should obviously save the hostage as soon as possible. But if I tell Thomas to move up to get the hostage right now, and he then gets shot from the balcony because it's like a fucking big circle, then, you know, it's wrong as well. So,
yeah, I think it falls under like that. If someone goes down, you don't immediately rush to deal with the injured person if the fighting. So the fact that there was another level with balconies looking down, if we had gone to him and then all been wiped out, no one would have survived. Just like if you're dealing with an injured person. So I think in that situation,
I would like to point out that the problem isn't immediately doing it, but it took a considerably longer time than it should have, and multiple people already was next to him before he was tracked off.